I don't know. I think it's okay to have a strong spell. I don't know why everything has to be so balanced in this world.
Well, I think it would still be a very good spell if it couldn't affect crits, because you could still use it to make someone reroll their save. You could still use it to
Totally, but then it'd be used totally different. Because like that's what I'm saying. Like some fights it does use, but if it wasn't for a crit, I'd be using it way more. I'd have way less spell slot. Like it changes it. I don't know.
Well, you could use it on a hit on, like, say someone's really low on health and they get hit by something, and there's a good chance, like, if you do it, that the guy will miss, like they have a high AC. So you use it like that. Kind of like how Shield is, but a little bit more chaotic. And you still have the advantage it gives, which is also good.
Yeah. But then, like, I think there is like it's a slippery slope of going after spells like that, because then you start thinking, okay, let's say silvery barbs, but then hypnotic pattern, it's also very good. Let's go with like wall of force, it's also very good. Like there are so many.
I don't think any of those are as good as silvery barbs, honestly. Like, yeah, they're good, but I think those are much more situational. Like, silvery barbs is way more broad. I guess that's just game design
Lou
in
isn't
general.
the only. Yeah, Lou isn't the only DM that, like, I know so many DMs who completely removed silvery barbs from their games. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's just him. Like, this is a conversation.
Would requiring if you upcast it to cancel out a crit, like if it's on a crit, would that work?
But what if it just turns crit into a normal hit, same as an emblem?
I mean, that could be a thing, although that would be kind of... Because the whole point of silvery barbs is to do a reroll.
Well, and I think what Lou, what you were saying in the post is you like the swinginess that, like, a crit can bring to a combat. Like,
yeah, and
it's excitement, It's like, oh my gosh, he just hit me for way more than I expected, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
and, like, silvery barbs removes that tension from the game,
Yeah, it's just like, oh, my guy has a reaction. Oh, no, I'm fine. So and I think that's the main reason, not that it's powerful, but just that it removes some of the tension of critical hits. Whereas, like, something like or go ahead.
Yeah. No, I see a point. Like I was hearing from another DM who, like they have like 2 guys with lucky and 2 guys with silvery barbs, and what do you do?
Yeah, it's like, well, it's pretty. Yeah, it's like at that point.
But like we could do that, but we don't. Right now, we only have one guy, me, with silvery barbs. Like, and I don't abuse it. I'm not like we're not like stacking meta team here and doing lucky rolls, revives. We're still playing the game, and then every now and then I cancel a crit. It's not that crazy.
Well, I do want to take your your opinions into account, which is why I kind of posted about it to see what everyone thought. So
like,
you think
if we had like me, Nil, and Calroon had like silvery barbs and we were negating everything, I'd be like, yeah, that's a little silly. But so far, maybe it's canceled 1 crit, and the rest has been nil. So I don't even see in our game what the problem is.
Well, it's not just this game. It's like.
No, I know, but in our game, there hasn't. Like, I understand how it could be detrimental, but it's been effective in this game, even.
So you think if I nerf silvery barbs, that would upset you? Like, you would feel like I was being unfair?
No, I'm not like totally, but like whatever. I'll just still use it. I just don't see the point. And obviously, if it makes me a bit stronger, I'd prefer using it. Duh. But like, if you guys all agree,
maybe it is the case. Like, we don't see that it would necessarily improve the game. That's the thing.
No, it's not like right now we're destroying you, Lou, because I have silvery barbs.
Oh, well, no.
Like, I don't even know if this has become a thing.
No,
Nil has used it every time. I almost never use silvery barbs. It's always Nil just changing it.
And I wouldn't, it's not like game breaking. Like I
if like unanimously I'm just seeing something wrong, and you guys are seeing something I'm not. I'm not against like changing it. It's okay. I just of course would rather,
Yeah, and like I'm mostly, as was said, I mostly want to change it because I feel like it removes some of the tension of critical hits. Just
like,
because...
if you really think, bring that tension up and or into just like having fun, go on that route, like no problem.
Yeah, and that's mostly why I want to do it, for the fun factor. While I assume more tension might be more fun. For some people, might be like, no, I don't like that, but that's
if I died,
a me thing.
Well, most people probably don't don't think of it like that, but
Yeah, like game
subconsciously,
design.
like it is fun. It is fun to have more dangerous
Oh,
combat.
it was a fun spell. Why not? You know, like, but yeah,
Well, we don't have to
attention,
talk about it
bring
too much. I mean, I put the thread there for people to give their opinions, but for now, it's still, you know, Silvery Barbs is still as it is. I'm just mulling it over, thinking about it. Because like for people who wear heavy armor like adamantine, I understand why negating crits to them is you know, it seems like it should be a thing because they are supposed to be absorbing these hits, and you know, if they're doing their job and keeping the baddies at bay, then they, you know, should have that protection awarded. So, but anyway, we can
Maybe, like, can bad guy wizards have silvery barbs? Like, that'd be fair.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've sent bad guy wizards with silvery barbs against people, and
Okay, yeah.
they don't necessarily like that when I'm canceling
Yeah.
their crits. They're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
crit,
yeah.
sneak attack, poison, silvery barbs. What? What? Why does this wizard have
Yes.
silvery
Okay,
barbs?
okay.
This is bullshit.
Is this how the orcs feel?
Huh?
Is this how the hobgoblins feel?
I haven't pulled the
It's-
hobgoblins.
I feel
asked
bad then, man.
The
I feel
Iron
bad.
Tide what their opinions are on silvery barbs.
They're probably bummed.
Or Duel
It's
wrote
actually
me
banned.
a 5-page
I will.
a
I
thing
will
on
say.
it
I think that
complaining.
I will
Orcus
say I-
founded the Iron Tide strictly on a no silvery barbs
Yeah.
purpose.
You sign
It's in
it
the
when
charter.
It's
It's
in the,
Rule
yeah.
3,
It's like,
co-signed
no.
by Erdul.
Or
the
Duel
late
took it
Erdul.
in secret because he's like, this is stupid. I need to cancel crits.
Never
maybe
forget.
maybe it's just me, but I do think that if like a bunch of enemies started having silvery barbs, then you would probably see like, oh wow, this does affect the fun of the game. Like, it would be so annoying for you to
Yeah.
like land a
if I had,
satisfying
like,
hit and
every
just
group.
get robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it like that, like, because
I
that's
mean,
basically what we're doing.
No,
to
but
the-
they're
to the
they're not
enemy.
playing. We're playing. We're having fun.
It's
They're
a good
not.
thing all the hobgoblins paid to play.
But then, would it mean that all of those enemies would have to save their first level spells and not cast spells to save silvery barbs for
Exactly. They
potential
I mean,
cancel of the spell?
Because, yeah,
If I
higher
do
level
that-
first level spells are mostly for shield and silvery barbs. And I guess
Yeah.
magic
Yeah.
missile if you want, but there's
There is one. There is one big I think one big argument against silvery barbs. It's very setting specific. Like, it is from Strixhaven. It is like very setting specific, and Strixhaven is very specific setting. Like, we don't get backgrounds from Strixhaven because like there they have like really OP backgrounds that gave like a feat with and a special familiar and stuff like and all of this comes from there, so maybe that was
That's a
not
cool plane.
supposed to be done.
Yeah, it's that's a Magic the Gathering world, right? Strixhaven.
Yeah.
Strixhaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good, alright set.
Yeah.
I
it's-
bought a lot of Japanese cards from that because that's when they first started doing the Japanese alt arts.
I can't
so I
remember
have a
what year
box
that
of them.
was. If I was working for WotC during that time. But
Oh, it was pretty recent. Oh, relatively recent, like 5 years ago or something.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
it,
me.
it ended in like 2016, so that was after my time. All right, but anyway, let's get to it. So Kaladin, you have first priority to be scribe. Do you want to scribe today?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So, what were you talking about the new format of scribing? Do you have like different rules on it?
New format?
Yeah. I think I remember you saying something about.
Oh, just
I think you just made it to be like substantial and not.
Well, yeah, I just said scribing is optional now. So, like, if no one wants to do it, we'll just skip it. But if you are going to scribe, make sure it's done before next week, and make sure.
Anything, I'll always do it, Lou. If you need.
Oh yeah, I mean it's good to have for the group because then you have the ongoing storyline. But I just don't want to. I don't want people to feel like they're forced to do homework every game if they really don't want to.
No, I get open a notepad and I make notes as we go.
Yeah, I mean that's usually what I do too. But basically, it just has to be like readable, like sentence structures. Like it can't just be like a bunch of words, like some people.
Gotcha.
I don't think this group has done that, but I know when some people post, it's like barely like a structure. It's just like words. So just make it readable, and it has to be done before the next week. So
Alright.
Nil, Speaking
Yep.
of, I believe you were the
I
previous
was.
journal keeper.
Yeah.
So let me make sure I record your story point. But could you give us a recap of the events of last time?
Yeah, I will do. I think that might take me above 10 story points, but
Yeah,
I am still
that's
waiting
true.
for
You are at
deduction
10.
for the shield. For at some point, the shield needs to be deducted, but we can have that in a bank somewhere. Cool. Yeah, I'll go through the journal. So we continue investigating the door to the Teruvian labs. Calrune is excited by that name as he remembers that it's a research lab of the Dwarven Empire. Grinkle tries the first rune again, which was the charm, but it doesn't activate. Robert, Kaladin, and Nil receive a blessing of the star. Robert sets forth into the petrification rune and is saved by the starlight. Robert and Karen think that petrification triggers once per person. Kaladin tries next, but succumbs to petrification. We quickly carry Kaladin the statue back to the Druid camp. Fedloy examines him and manages to save him with a greater restoration. We decide to tackle the Umber Hulk as we feel underprepared to tackle the labs at the moment. We decide to hunt the we've decided to hunt the Shadow Hulk. We arrive outside its lair, and the bodies we placed there are gone. As we enter the lair, it's covered with a thin layer of necrotic energy. Kaladin uses Wind Blast and clears a way through. We enter its lair and engage the Shadow Hulk. Through multiple fireballs, a hypnotic pattern, multi attacks, and spinning stars, we manage to lay him low. We search the cabin, finding a bunch of emeralds and an intact shadow crystal this time, and a cloak in perfect condition. We discuss the complications of using shadow crystals that require life energy to make. Nil is against it. Sorry. Nil takes a trip to the surface once we've done looting to see the stars and runs into Graves, the hobgoblin captain we met and betrayed before. In a tense situation, Nil manages to defuse it with a gift of rations and information of when and where Orchard left to. He then returns to the group and we complete the long rest.
Cool.
Alright. Thank you for that recap.
Yeah, there was a lot of fine persuasion from Nil
Yeah, very good. Yeah, honestly.
Alright,
with
so
his +0.
it's +0. I didn't write that we did. Oh, yeah, we did long rest, and you are planning on your next moves. So it's the 11th of fall at 8 a.m. And yeah, we were just kind of trying to figure out what's next. Do you know if your friend is enjoying the game so far? Gabriel?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay. Just curious. I haven't heard back from him. And as for your question on the picture, Robert, it's just for you. I can't get rid of that on mine either. But it doesn't show up for the rest of us. So, it doesn't show up in the stream or anything.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, so yeah, what do you all want to do?
Well,
Ah,
I think the plan was that Fedloyd said he'd help us, and now that we've had a long rest, Nil can also cast Dispel Magic, so we're going back to that damn door, I guess.
Alright. So...
How many runes were there on the door? 3?
Yes.
Yes.
I
One
think so,
triggered
yeah.
at 30 feet, one at 20, and one that you're unsure what it does.
Do you think, guys, you'll be able to reach this door with your spell without entering the first?
It's 120 feet.
Oh, okay, guys, you're snipers.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if you can dispel the whole door, or will you have to do it by rune? Not sure.
I think probably by rune. So I will cast Aid again at third level, so I'll put that on the sheet.
Okay. Is anyone willing to play Cal Ruin while he's not here?
I can do it.
Okay. Alright, so... go ahead and, well, let me see. Did he long rest? Hopefully he did, because that's where we ended.
We did finish the long rest, Elu, yeah?
Yeah. It looks like he still needs to long rest if you want to do that really quick.
Alrighty. Could you
Cal.
give me access to a sheet?
Yes. There's 2 Cals now. Cal and Cal. Alright, you should have access. Just have to remember to take it away at the end of the game.
Yep.
So, you go back into the caves and get to the door. At 40 feet, the 3 ruins, or runes, are still there, intimidating the group. What do you want to do?
Should I try first on the petrification one?
Well, the first one is the charm one.
Oh, okay. Should we send Grinkle in again to see if it's reset?
I have a question.
Yeah.
These extra spell slots, did they go away after that long
Yes,
rest?
they would have gone away after the long rest.
Okay.
There
I'll
would-
go ahead and get rid of it.
Doesn't, I don't think he has a way of holding on to them right now.
Could he have tried to put them in the crystal? The magic one, not the dark one?
No, I think that just has them in.
The magical crystal is more of a power source. He wouldn't know how to try to put his own magic into it.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, that would be more something you'd have to research. Because no one, I mean, even the most studied wizard, most of them don't know anything about these arcane crystals, because they literally don't exist anymore, except for obviously a few.
And remind me, this crystal, you said that you could attune to it to have extra spell slots, but then you would have to carry it. Like, you cannot attune to it and have it in your bag of holding while still benefiting, right?
No, it has to be on your person.
Yeah, so you would have to carry it, which could be risky. You imagine that those who made it probably had more protective ways of using it as such, but obviously the group doesn't have anything like that, so they would just have to, have it on their belt pouch or something.
You would have to design something to carry them safely, like something specifically designed for this reason, right?
Yes, which, could exist
like-
somewhere, but...
Like a box with like velvet padding type stuff.
Or more
That
like
might work.
something magical that diffuses inertia,
Ooh, okay.
just so it
Ooh.
just kind of hangs in one place and doesn't hit into walls if it
They
takes a
use their
strike.
bath.
Can we
Hmm.
stuff it into the immovable rod?
Well, there's no real inside of the immovable rod. It's just a metal rod.
If you hollow it
Yeah.
out, do the shavings stay there?
I mean, it's something you could look into. Probably not right now, though.
That's true.
Yeah, we need a crystal case.
Technology for such a thing might exist if arcanists of old actually used these. But obviously, yeah, they were also used as batteries, so they weren't always needed to be protected.
Maybe we'll find one in those in this laboratory that we're trying to enter.
That would be very useful.
Yep.
Oh, did you take... no, I don't think you took any NPCs with you, right? It's just the 5 of you.
Other than Fedloid, he's coming with us.
For these spells.
He said he had mentioned that he would help us dispel because he has that spell.
Oh, you mean dispel the ruins?
The runes, yes.
Yeah. So, sure, he was with you. He did express concern that there might be some consequences to dispelling them, but he's willing to try.
Yeah, let's just try to do it from as far away as possible. 120 feet.
Alright, so he is going to try to dispel the first one. Or is someone else doing that?
And what's the name of this location again? Something Labs?
Telruvian Labs.
The
Alcavian?
Alcavian Labs, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Could you spell that in chat for me?
Yes.
And Nil, did you actually cast aid? Did that go?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so plus 10 hit points.
Yes. It's to the usual suspect.
Thank you.
It's an old dwarven laboratory from the time of the Rune Masters.
And
Nice.
Calroon will be like, well, start rubbing his hands together. I wonder what's inside.
As well, being dwarven, maybe you should speak with that construct, Vedloy says.
Yeah, we
I
tried
plan
that.
to, as soon as I get the opportunity. It seems that you have to get a little bit closer for it to appear.
Alright, so he is going to attempt a dispel, which he has to.
I got the counter charm going for anyone.
I think
Alright,
we are not in the range yet.
so he dispels the first charm, as the ruin would kind of evaporate. He says, well, so far so good.
Did it evaporate or did it go dormant? Did it just light off?
It disappeared, like it faded
Okay.
away. So he gets the second one as well. At this point, the glowing ball would appear and say, "Warning: you are taking unauthorized magic use. Continue to do so, and you will be branded as an enemy."
Calroon,
Vedloy-
as I
or
nudge
Cal-
him forward.
Yeah, Calroon will shout out in Dwarven. Hold on. We're just trying to help. Please tell me about this. Why are the labs locked down?
Now, it's unfortunate he's not here, because this might be a story point thing that he could pay for, having to do with his heritage. So the glowing ball would kind of float over towards him, as if maybe examining him, and say, the laboratories are in lockdown due to demonic infestation. Rune Masters have been summoned to deal with the issue. Please stay away from this area until it's been dealt with. Refrain from using Dispel to take down any more of the laboratory's defenses.
I believe we can help. We can take out. We're here to stop the demon incursion.
This is Cal Rune.
Yes. He's saying it in Dwarven.
So, let me check something. Alright. So it would scan him a little bit more, or at least like float near him. You're not sure what exactly it's doing. Again, I'm really sad he's not here for this. It will say barrel grip. Rune Master barrel grip. You have been identified, but are not expected to be at this location. The danger, as stated, is quite substantial. Are you comfortable entering this place by yourself?
I need my companions to come with me. They act as my security, and I gesture towards the party.
So the ball will kind of float towards each of you and say, "Please identify yourselves. There's no record of you on the hollow."
Grinkle will step up. I am Grinkle Toad, the greatest painter of this day.
Identity recorded. Flies over to Nil.
I am Nilothon,
Alright, so it records
cleric
your,
of the stars. Yeah.
records your identity. Flies over to Rob as well.
Robert Locke here. I'm here to provide physical security.
And then finally over to Kaladin.
Yep. I'm Kaladin Kane. I'm also one of his bodyguards.
Alright, so it flies back towards the door and says, identifications recorded and logged for review. The laboratory doors will be open, but they will then seal again until the demon incursion is dealt with to protect outer areas from infestation.
Here we go.
All right.
We do have dispels, if something, to do it from inside, so... Kind of.
Master Barrel Grip, are you ready to enter, or do you require more time to prepare?
He'll look towards the party. Are we ready?
I
Oh
nod,
yeah.
Give a solemn
ready.
nod.
Alright, so the
Alright,
group
let's head in.
is entering. So the unit will float for a moment and says, Demi unit is lowering disintegration defense. Enter when you are ready. And
So
then
that
she'll
was the third
fade
one.
out. And you will see the third rune doesn't dissipate, but it basically is no longer lit up. Just kind of goes out.
That was the last one.
Fedloy
Yeah,
seems
disintegrate.
concerned. He says, "Are you sure you're all going to be all right in there? Perhaps we should just
No.
leave this sealed."
Come on. What's the fun? in that?
Fedloy, why don't you just head back, okay? We'll
No.
take care of this.
All right.
Calroon will say, we have to find out what's in there. This could be a huge discovery, historical and arcane mysteries.
All right. Well,
Who knows what we can find in there?
good luck to you. And he will back off and say, "I'll come back and check. I guess later on, and see how if you've come out or if there's anything I can do. But I don't think I should mess with that disintegration defense."
Fedloy, maybe just before we leave, as a final blessing, could you grant us a little bit of that speed of yours? I think you can do it to all of us, so we have a
I
little
think
bit
that,
more.
I think that was heavy.
He says, "Oh,
Do you have anything, Fedloy? You can long strider? Any?
says my apologies. I did not prepare long strider. I probably should have thought.
Okay, that's fine.
I can give you good berries, but I don't know how much use
Yeah?
those will be.
All
We'll
good.
let you know after we use them.
Alright, so he will create 40 good berries.
Holy shit.
Give them to the group. They basically heal 1 hit point each.
Yeah. In
So
the bag.
who's taking those?
Let's
I guess,
give it 8 each.
Well, there's 4 of you, so I guess you could each get 10 if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 each, good. And they last 24 hours, right?
Yes, so they'll be good all
And-
day.
And is eating them a bonus action as a potion, or how was
Yes,
it?
so it would be similar, I believe. Well, here, let me double check the good berry spell because they may have changed it in 2024.
Because it's a good thing. Like, you can always force feed it someone to stabilize them and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
instead of having
yeah,
to
it's a
spend a
really good
potion on the
spell.
floor.
Bonus action to eat a berry. So same as
Yeah.
potion, yeah. Okay. Uneaten berries disappear when the spell ends. Okay, so are you ready to enter then?
Yep.
Yes.
Born ready.
Alright, so Fedloy will back up as the Demi disappears and the door becomes accessible.
Awesome.
Give me a moment to transition you all. Oh, any light sources?
Yeah,
Gringo with the lantern.
I'll have
No.
light now with
No
some
lamp.
lamp spell.
I guess I can just put those on you in a moment. So you enter the first area. Immediately as you do so, the door would close behind you. You assume sealing. So, let's see. Who has light?
me.
Okay, go ahead. Well, anyone who has it, go ahead and mark yourselves. So this first area, luckily, seems to be pretty clear. You see a couple of interesting things. In the middle of the room, there is a pillar with all sorts of strange runes etched on the floor. You also would see several bookcases and some sort of what looks like a fish tank. A glass aquarium with several fish swimming around in it.
Alive?
Seems like it.
Hmm.
Other than that, there are two doors, one to the east and one to the south. The door to the south has some sort of runic etchings on the floor in front of it.
What's this crazy thing in the middle? I think Calrun will
That's a
investigate.
pillar. It's a pillar
okay.
with arcane etchings on it, as well as
What
on
about
the
the-
floor around it.
Is it like a barrier? Like can you
So
touch it?
Arcana might tell you something, which I think Calrun.
That was from Calrun, not Kaladin.
So he seems very interested as he's looking at it, and he would say, yeah, I've read about these. Basically, something that channels arcane energy into the surrounding area to both fortify and enchant things around here. I'm guessing it's why this place is in such pristine shape. Some sort of magical energy is holding the laboratory together. He says those bookshelves, for how old they are, would have fallen apart by now. Though I can't really explain the fish. I don't know of arcane energy to extend the life of creatures.
The fish.
Is it something that could be powered by one of those crystals? Rob
This is-
asks.
Oh.
Very possible. I don't know of any other magical source that would be still be running after, well, how old this place is.
Interesting. But do you think if it's powering it, is it only powering it for preservation, but is it also powering everything like traps and locks and all here?
Says it's possible it's powering other things, as you say, traps or other magical effects. Something
Interesting.
like a laboratory like this probably has many different features that would help them do their research. Also probably powered by arcane energy.
Do you think it would be a good idea to turn it off, or will it just crumble to dust then?
He says, well, I have no idea how to turn this off. I mean, there's the obvious way of just breaking it somehow, but it is most likely, if it can be turned off, there's probably a more elegant way to achieve it.
If there is a crystal inside, maybe breaking it's not a good idea. I've heard those things can go boom.
He says, well, I doubt the crystal would be here, too vulnerable of a place. Most likely they're storing it in some kind of energy area, where it's more
Okay.
protected. I guess deeper in the compound.
Understood.
Again, these are all
Fishy.
theories, though.
Rob goes check on fish.
So the fish seem to be swimming around happily. Give me a perception check. You might see something. You would notice as you watch the fish for a while, some of their movements have kind of a pattern to them. It makes you... It doesn't seem natural to you, especially someone who has spent a lot of time in the wild.
Yeah, this fish looks almost like scripted, like they're enacting some kind of a play. Maybe they're magical. Maybe they're not even there. Is it an illusion or what? And I don't know.
Cal says that might be what's happening. Maybe they're just there for decoration.
Mm.
Can I communicate with it?
How
Somehow?
would you? Speech of beasts. So you try to talk to the
Like,
fish,
hey, what's up?
but they don't reply.
Hey, what's up, fish?
They just keep
Hello?
swimming around.
What the hell, man? These fish are rude.
Rude.
Rude fish.
Can I?
Rob, I just realized I need to get the hell away from you.
Yeah. Can I do a check for like they mentioned demonic invasion? Do I see any signs of that in this room? Can I do a perception check for? It would be investigation.
So you could do either. They would reveal different things.
Okay. Let's see for perception then.
Alright, so you're looking around. You don't see anything that jumps out right away, but as you are looking around the room, there are some markings in front of the southern door that jump out at you as protectionary. Religion might give you a better idea of what they are.
Okay.
Or Arcana, if you have that. 21.
I have both. Yeah.
So, yeah, you'd guess these runes were put here to seal certain enemies away. Demonic enemies, to be exact.
It's almost like an emergency lockdown, right?
Yeah, you don't think it was part of the initial design of this place, almost like someone put them there later.
Interesting.
Maybe as a way of containing whatever was released. So they didn't just break through the door.
Rob will try to touch the water. Is it wet? Like, or is it just just an illusion that hand goes through?
It is acid.
Oh, damn
You would
it.
take 10 points of acid damage as your finger sizzles. You pull it out really quick.
That's very funny.
Rob, be careful.
I just had a flashback.
Eat your good berries.
Calruin crosses his arms. He says, they really should have put some sort of warning. Why have acidic
Yeah.
water? Maybe that's something to do with the
Wonder how fish is not melting there.
They'll
He
get
says
some
they're
deja vu.
not. Never mind. Wait, you said
He thinks
deja
he's-
vu?
Yeah, he thinks that someone that he's may have dripped this place before, and someone stuck their hand in the acid in a
In
long
some
time
other
ago.
life, yeah.
Yeah,
Some other world,
Yeah.
perhaps.
yeah.
Alright, well,
Unfortunate those memories don't pass on, eh?
you get some really nasty acid burns, but yeah, you're okay for the most part.
Ah, damn it! I'll just eat my good berries.
Yeah, do that. There you go.
So-
Instantly useful.
Just cram them down. Nom, 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 nom. Just 10 good
10
berries.
of them, like, and they're kind of juicy
Ugh.
ones.
How full do you reckon he'd be
Oh,
after that?
10
Jeez.
days worth of food,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Some good fiber in there.
10 days.
Although, luckily, they
That's
don't
That's gonna
work
be a
like
big
that.
poo.
You just
What
feel...
about the bookshelf?
So the bookshelf has a bunch of various magic books on it, mostly about Arcana, history, certain famous figures of the Rune Master Collective and the Dwarven Empire, the Therian Empire in general. I mean, these books seem fairly casual, probably left to maybe people who are waiting here.
Not
This
anything
seems
of
like
like
the atrium.
specific
do-
interest.
Let's see.
Is there any dwarven history books?
Yeah, so let's see. Give me, I'll say again, perception or investigation if you're looking through the books. Also, how long do you want to take looking through them? Do you want to just like peruse titles? Do you want to like take a few out and start paging through them?
I'm gonna peruse titles first to see if there's anything that's particularly interesting.
So, as I said, it's mostly Arcana, history, and I don't want to say documentary, but whatever that would be called in book form of various characters.
Okay. Well, I'll look through the Arcana section and see if there's anything on the crystal power source.
All right. So you're spending some time. This is Calroon, right?
Yes.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I point out like the scratch marks on the floor and let them know that it's a protective ward, so it's possible the demonic entity is behind this door down south. So I don't know if we want to pop it right yet instead of checking the other places, making sure we aren't attacked from the back.
Yeah, I think we should not go there yet. Until we have other things to explore. Maybe we'll find a way to open it. Like a switch or something. I honestly have no idea how to open it. Dispel? Once
Yeah,
again? We don't
I
have enough
dispel.
of those. Like,
So
I think
you
we
would guess this. That's nil. You would guess these runes will protect the door. They won't seal it though. If you are not a demon, you can open the door. Though you think doing so will basically destroy the seal. So there's no going back once you open the door. The seal will be gone. The
Okay.
protections will be gone.
Yeah. Cool.
Haven't we
Basically-
already seen something like that? I think we have seen a similar, like when we were looking for hobgoblins in a cave. We found a similar location where there was some kind of a seal and it was broken and all of hobgoblins
Yeah,
were dead.
it was an undead seal, but this
Yep.
one's for demons.
Yeah, I think it's a similar thing.
Yeah. So I suggest we check out the other corridor first
Yep.
before we go here.
All right. So it looks like Calroon is looking through a book. Do you want to give him some time to do that?
Yeah. Let him nerd out.
So we'll pass some time.
Well, let's keep
here.
this door open. Let's see. That could take some time.
Has anyone checked out this thing in the middle?
Yeah, that's like a pillar that has the magic that's protecting the room.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
kind
those
of,
runes are basically whatever is protecting the fish in the books. That's what that pillar is doing.
You guess it's some sort of preservation aura for the area, powering basically magical devices and preserving this place.
Was I able to tell if it was just for this room, or if it was potentially for the whole lab?
Calroon, what do you get, a 25?
Yeah.
You would guess it protects an area. So probably within a certain area, this is maintaining the laboratory.
Okay, so maybe just this room, but also potentially big enough to cover the whole lab.
Potentially, yeah.
But considering it's in the middle of this room, if it's an aura, then it's probably just this room.
Yeah, you guess. Well, he doesn't know the exact distance, but you guess an area of some kind.
Okay.
All right. So, Rob, you said you are opening this door.
No, I didn't.
All right. So, that's right. You said you were waiting a bit.
You guys want me to just like use a mage hand quick for opening with that?
Oh, if we want to open it, I think I can open it. But let's just wait for Calroon to finish his book.
I, for some reason, can see through the doors. No,
Oh, you
I
can.
just moved and everything went grey. Yeah. Oh, but
Nice.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
see
see?
a
What do you
couple
see?
of
Quick. Tell us.
just nothing there. There's a couple of
Hello.
statues, but that's all I can see as well. I can
deja
see
vu again.
here. I have a strange feeling there are statues in this room.
If I was designing a lab, that's what I'd do.
So you see like the actual like the grayscale of the place.
Yeah, so it's like sepia. I see sepia throughout the whole thing, or like it is line of sight on my vision, but I still see it.
It ends about here for me.
Okay, that's weird.
So it's like you've discovered the lab, basically. Like you've already walked through it. That's the kind of view you're getting.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like almost like there is no door. Like if the door was opened and then closed again, something like that.
Let me try this.
Oh, yeah, now it disappeared.
It's really weird.
Get the
Why
fog of war.
would it appear suddenly? Okay, well, let me know if that happens again. I wonder if it's just some bug with a new build.
But there was nothing spoiler.
No, I hide all my stuff in the GM level because stuff like that has happened in the past, so generally I'm not going to have anything displayed on the actual, like, token level until you reach it. Alright, so Cal reading the book. Remind me, he was looking for information on the crystal.
The Arcana crystal, not the Shadow crystal. We want to know if like there's information on how to store it properly, stuff like that.
Alright. Let me roll something. So he does find a couple of things reading through this book. Day 19. Looks like there is a recipe for a belt of dwarven kind in here.
Wow.
Ooh.
Which I will put in chat.
Could I write that recipe down? Like scribed onto a piece of paper that.
It
Well,
would
just
take
saying
him
here-
some time, but he could copy the details of the recipe. Most groups
Okay,
just
'cause
keep
he
their
does have
recipes
parchment.
in like their what do you call it? The party sheet. There's like usually people do a section for group recipes for crafting.
Well,
But
the only
if you,
reason I ask is like, will it disappear if we leave this room? Does he think that
the book,
the recipe?
you mean if you scribe it, or if you put it on paper, it shouldn't disappear.
No, if I don't, it's in the book right now, but I would have to scribe it to take it with us, right?
Yeah, I mean you could take the book, but you might feel weird stealing a book from a library. You know, being a wizard, that's a big no-no.
Yeah. So I'll definitely scribe it. Write that down and put it in the party treasury.
Alright, he also finds a recipe for looks like some kind of container that is used to transport the crystals.
Nice.
It says a bag of holding can be used in a pinch, but this container is better for arcanists who wish to use the actual or the full potential of the crystal while keeping it safe.
Okay.
Does it give any indication of how complex this object is? Is it like
Ooh, I suppose that's up to an artificer.
Yeah,
I don't know,
he doesn't know. Reading through like its crafting seems a little complicated to him. This would be more of an artificer thing, but
Okay.
given time, he thinks he might be able to figure it out. An artificer or some sort of blacksmith would be better, at least at designing the initial shell. The enchantment, of course, would be needed. Would need an arcanist to do, but the actual object could require some skill to make.
Nice.
So yeah, do you guys have a recipe section in your sheet
We just-
somewhere?
Those are the
Or
first two
them in bag of
recipes we
holding.
got. So we
Oh, I
just
see,
make
okay.
them.
So you just, we'll say he takes
Yeah, I
those
just-
and puts them in the bag of holding, passing some time to scribe them.
Yep.
Alright, so it's around 9 o'clock when he finishes getting all that information.
Oh, this is fantastic. Just what we were looking for. See, this place is great.
He says, who knows what we'll find deeper in.
Demons.
Calvin will
Don't-
be
yeah,
like, okay.
besides demons.
Great.
That is the unfortunate part of this excursion.
Dead
Calroon
dwarves.
will say. And I can RP Calroon if you just want to.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Calvin will say, all right, let's move through this door then.
I will go first.
Okay, you don't hear anything from the other side.
Cool. I will open the door then.
Alright, so the door opens into an area with several statues.
Cool. I will step in.
Alright, so this looks like some kind of hall, even though wizard dwarfs like their halls. with these decorative statues. There may have been things hanging on the wall at some point, but it looks like they have been removed, as there's just the hooks. So,
Are those
Robert,
statues of dwarves?
as you get closer, the glowing demi-sphere will appear again and say, my apologies, but the lab is on lockdown until the demon menace has been cleared. And you see suddenly both the statues start moving, looking at you. And she says, please do not approach the door.
Calroon will approach. Am I allowed to RP and stuff like this?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be like, what lies beyond this door? Could you tell me?
As stated, Rune Master Barrow Group, the labs themselves, the main laboratory, is under protection until the demons have been dealt with.
I see. And the demons lie beyond the southern door in the room we were just in?
Yes, that is where the infestation is present.
Alright then, I'll turn to the party. It seems simple to me. We take out the demons and then we get all of those magical secrets.
Interesting.
Seems simple enough.
Okay. Okay, big guys. How bad? We're going back.
Get away from me,
Thank
Rob.
you. By the way, what's your name, my glowing friend?
Says, I am a Demi.
Inkle.
Dwarven
Oh.
energy magical intelligence at your service.
Emmy.
It's a nice name.
I'm gonna write some stuff down real quick.
So yeah, she would wink out as you leave.
Good thing she's not a Sylvan. Magical experience.
Calroon says, well, he can't count on Elven Arcanists to do anything right. We
Yeah.
dwarves know how to do it. Alright, so you head over to the southern door. And it might be locked.
Grinkle, do you think you can handle this?
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
stay away.
Let me step up here.
Yeah, it looks like the door is locked.
Guidance, maybe.
Yeah, can do.
I'm coming.
Alright, so you do guidance. Well, can you use guidance on a tools check? I thought it was just skill checks. The new guidance, I mean.
It's
Is
an
it
ability check.
Skill check.
Okay, well, probably not then. Okay.
I think the new one specifically says it only affects skill checks.
Isn't tool a skill check? Isn't it the same thing? Not sure. I never thought about it.
I'm making a dexterity check, right? With the
So
tool.
it's dex, and if you have sleight of hand, you have advantage on the roll. If you have proficiency in sleight of hand, is the new rules for thieves' tools. Well, for picking locks, anyway. But it wouldn't matter because 17 is enough, and the door is unlocked, as far as you know.
Okay, Grinkle, step away. Let me go in. Don't open it. Maybe stay behind.
Get away from me.
Thank you very much. Let's go now.
Yeah.
And Grinkle,
Kick
you have
it
a
in.
light spell, right?
What? Sorry?
You have a light spell?
Yeah, a lamp.
Okay. Or a lamp, right? Got it.
Nil will ask. Rob will ask Nil. Nil, shall we get our ring spell going, or do you think it's not needed? What do you think? Or maybe with someone else. Maybe try to do it like for Kaladin or something.
Possibly. We do need to get more rings. That's on the list.
But I can give him my ring if you want to do it with Kaladin.
Sure, but I don't think we need to activate it just yet.
Okay, just tell me if you want to do it. I just
Yeah,
thought, like, if we are in trouble, maybe he can benefit from a little bit of protection.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
I have a better chance of reducing damage, so
Yep.
that hopefully we're both taking less damage in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so are you opening the door?
Yes, I will open the door.
Alright, I just need one moment. Okay.
Wonder if we have some demons chasing us. We can just run all the way to the room with golems, and they'll attack them.
Not a bad idea, actually. Also,
Power
well,
Zaya.
Demi might be upset if we lead demons to the labs. I think that's the whole point of these protections.
Yeah, just checking our options.
Alright, so you open the door, and as you do, suddenly darkness spreads through the area. I would need initiative rolls, please. So the markings on the floor wink out as the doorway breaks the seal, and a shadowy, well, you would assume is some kind of magic, fills the room. Alright, so the first act, as this happens, you hear something moving through the darkness. Nil, you would... Oh, it's really weird. Why did all your things just disappear? I had darkness myself.
I think I might be able to see stuff I'm not supposed to. Am I supposed to see creatures?
Yeah, so they are considered in the darkness, so basically you're blinded to them.
But they're not hidden?
There's no, like, real way you can do that without
Gotcha.
making it a big pain in the ass. So you would see them, but technically you wouldn't. You would just hear where they're moving around right now.
Okay, gotcha.
So this one is going to stalk, making a stealth check. 21, I think. Oh, even Nil wouldn't see that. So this one will vanish. And as you're getting ready to act, suddenly he is going to reappear, attacking Rob. And
He does have the disadvantage on his attack, so it's a wash.
yeah. You have the cloak, right?
Yep.
Okay. There is a marking to mark that that you
Displacement
have the blur
thing?
effect. Let me see. What is that marking? Just so I remember that you have it. It's called displacement. Blur, I think, is what it's called.
Aura?
There's a mark. I just did I not set up the? No, whatever. I'll figure it out later. So it would have normal attack. Ooh, 24. I'm guessing would strike you.
Yep.
Alright, so suddenly out of the darkness, kind of like this weird jump scare, this visage of a very dark-looking creature cackling as it lunges at you. Its claws digging into you, though not actually harming your skin. Instead, it attacks you psychically, dealing 14 psychic damage. But you can hear it now. You still can't see it because of the darkness. That would be it for that one. So this one down here is going to attempt to stealth as well. Alright, does not do as good a job. So you can still see it, both of you, as it moves up and attacks Nil. Once again, jumping at you, clawing. But luckily you are able to raise your shield in time, blocking the attack. The shadowy ooze goes. Kind of moves north, as it seems to be what's causing all this magical darkness. And it's going to attack Rob with its pseudopod. Luckily a wash. Oh no, Rob took damage, so the blur effect is down. So it'll just be a normal attack. So pseudopod, no. So it smacks into you. Luckily your armor protects you, and you're just like, what? As it just kind of maybe dents your armor a little.
Can I get a feeling for what it would have been? Would it just have been a physical attack, or would it be similar to Demon's attack?
It felt more physical, because it actually, like, basically dented your armor. Something
Okay.
like it felt like a club just smashed against your armor if you were fighting a physical ally. But that is it for the ooze. Robert, what do you want to do?
Okay. I guess I'm just going to let me think. What would it take for me to go around like this through Nils?
So to get past the demon, you'd have to use overrun or tumble, which would basically be either athletics or acrobatics, respectively, contested by their score.
Okay. Would I have to use any action for that?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. I will try to then use athletics to tumble through.
Alright, to overrun. Alright, so he contests with his athletics. Oh no, he is not very athletic, failing with a -5 to his roll, as you easily just like run right through the shadows, dissipating him a bit as you get to the other side.
Okay. And then I would move towards. Let me think. I would move towards here. Oh no, this would trigger one. Yeah, okay, I will move towards here. Let Ooze make attack of opportunity if it wants.
Yep, so it's going to swing at you from the shadows, again with its pseudopod. Oh, but luckily it will miss you.
For that, I will use Repose. And I will attack it using my superiority dice.
Alright, go ahead and link your repose. I just wanted to check if you had to see it. Looks like you don't have to. Alright. So hearing the whiff of its tendril, you turn around and riposte. Haha.
I guess 13?
13? I don't see a roll.
I rolled. It's in
Maybe
chat.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it'll just take a second.
It's 18, 13. So if it's disadvantage, it should be 13.
Oh, just got it. All right, so 13 would strike it. Its AC is 8.
Okay, this one I will reroll. Oh, I still... Nah, it's 10.
All right, do these guys have... no, they don't. All right, so you slash the ooze, dealing 10 points of damage. 10 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm spending your reaction.
Yes. So I'm here. Does reaction refresh at the end of my turn or at the start of my turn?
It's the start of your turn.
Okay. Okay, then I will move here, and I will actually make 2 attacks against the second ooze.
All right, so you go over to the other dark ooze, slashing with
Yes.
your sword. 19 will strike it.
Yes. And another one. No.
Alright, so you cut it for 13 slashing. Slashing at something in the dark you think you connected. Alright, what else?
That's it. I
Alright.
used my bonus action for overrun.
Yeah, so Kaladin. What are you gonna do? It's dark all in front of you. You can't see anything.
Okay. I am going to activate at the beginning of my turn my elemental attunement. So I spend a focus point, and my water arms form. I will step forward and use my first attack to force the demon to make a saving throw to avoid grapple.
Okay.
So either Dex or Strength. Probably Dex for these guys.
Yeah, so it will use its dex. So it would fail with a +5. However, as you try to grapple it, your stuff just goes right through it, as if it is not really there except for shadows. Seems it might be immune to grappling.
Slippery bastard. Okay. Second attack, we'll just try to hit it at disadvantage.
Okay. 14 will strike it.
Oh
As
wow!
you slap
Lucky me.
slap the creature with your watery arm.
I'm going to try something. As the hit connects, I'm going to switch the arms to fire, so it's like a fire whip.
Okay.
So I want to see if that does extra damage.
All right. What's I looking at? All right. So you strike it, switching over. Can you just switch to fire like in the middle of the attack like that?
Yeah, it says whenever you hit with an unarmed strike,
you
you can
just
cause it
choose.
to deal your choice of acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
All right. So how much fire would you deal?
Well,
Or is it all fire?
12. Yeah, well, I switched the damage type completely. So
Bludgeoning?
instead of doing bludgeoning, it did
Alright.
fire damage.
So it
12.
does 6 fire as the creature recoils a bit from the attack, but it does seem to resist it.
So I actually did less damage than I would have. That sucks. Okay, I will use my bonus action for an additional attack. See if this lands. Oh yeah.
Alright, so suddenly you would hear a loud smashing noise as something pounds against the door and it starts to splinter to the south, and a hideous roar. But anyway, 24 will strike with the second attack.
And I'll just use force damage.
Alright, so
5 force.
force.
I can reroll ones actually. Hold on. Reroll.
Force does
8.
seem to affect it normally, dealing 8 force to him.
Yep.
He steps back a bit, looking at you angrily from the shadows. I guess you couldn't see it.
No.
Alright, anything else, Cal?
That's gonna be all.
Alright, Grinkle.
Okay. What to do? What is Grinkle useful for here? I kind of want to try something. Okay, so we're going to start by moving so we can see a bit more. And what you say is going on here, Lou? I can't see them at all.
Yeah, so anything in the dark radius is just pitch black. You would hear them in there, but you wouldn't see them.
Not much useful with that. So, I'm just gonna step out to here. Do I have a clean line on this guy?
You can hear him in there, yeah. You hear Cal is
Okay,
in front
but-
of you, so he'd probably have cover.
Okay. If I moved up one, would I?
If you got directly behind Cal, you could get rid of the cover bonus.
Directly behind him? Is that what you
Behind
said?
Cal, yeah, because you ignore
Oh, okay.
allies
So
you could,
if
like,
you're
shoot
adjacent to him.
You like
Oh,
shoot
okay,
over my
okay, I
shoulder
didn't know.
basically.
Yeah,
Cool. Hey, buddy, I give you a tap. Keep it up.
behind you.
I don't. When I can't see anything right now, and big radius is not a good idea. I'll just shoot. Yeah, we'll just start by trying to take these guys out. They got low AC. We'll take them out. Won't shoot any of my allies for sure.
Alright, nice shot. So 25. But I think you'd be at disadvantage because you can't see him. So 12 is actually going to miss. As you just fire into the darkness.
Too bad. I'll know Nil's coming up, and I'll go, Nil, take this. You got this. And Bardic.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
Bardic.
Neil is inspired by his words. Cal Ruin.
Very much.
Or Ruin. Ruin? Whatever. What is Cal?
Calroon. He's going to. How many enemies can this affect? Okay, he's not gonna do his big play yet. He's going to Ray of Frost. He will walk forward 15. From right here, what he's gonna do is he's gonna use his bonus action to use his dwarven stone cutting ability.
Okay.
Nice.
So he should be able to see them all now, right?
Within 60
60
feet, so that should be all of them.
Let me see if he's close enough to. Okay, he can't detect what's behind that door yet. But I can detect these, so I can attack without disadvantage now. So I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on the one that is bloodied, the Shadow Demon that's bloodied.
Right?
26.
Sorry, just give me one moment to look at something. Alright, so 26. You said you fired at this guy?
Yeah.
That will strike him. So that does. Okay, so it would only deal 3 cold as he seems to resist the cold damage.
Ooh, unfortunate. Okay.
It would slow him though, I think, by 10 feet.
Yes. I can link the description real quick.
Yep.
That's fine though.
What else?
He's going to quickly take the rest of his movement to step back 2 squares.
All right. Oh, do we have a Cal Ruin?
We do.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I just woke up.
No worries. You're just in time.
We're all dead. You're the only one alive, and
We need you to save us now.
That's not true. It turns out Barrel Grip might be an old Rune Master name, so you might have an ancestor who was part of the Rune Masters. Because the door lets you through.
The like glowing orb, it seemed to like recognize you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but right now we are in a battle with some shadow demons. Because it turns out this place is infested with demons. So we just started your turn.
Well, it just ended his turn.
All right, we just ended. You fired. So Nil, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I have some things I can do. I will try this first. Because I think it dispels magical darkness.
Let's see.
Oh, that makes sense. Light cleric.
All right, so you blast light all around you. And let's see. And I assume you're going to try to blast them with radiant energy.
Yep.
Okay, so the shadow ooze. So the darkness would be dispelled, at least for the moment. Lighting up the area for the time being. Now, let's see, saving throw for the ooze first, con save. So it would fail with a +4. How much damage does it take?
I'll roll the 2d10. And it's plus my cleric level, so it's +6.
Oh, nice roll.
Wow, really good.
So 24 radiance. Searing the ooze. Does not look happy about that. The shadow demon.
Whoa.
It's a con save. 13?
I think my spell saves 15.
Okay, so it fails with a +1. As it is completely engulfed in light, taking 48 damage. Gaining 3 levels of wound. The other shadow demon
very nice.
would also fail with a +1, being completely consumed.
Oh,
As
no,
it
you're the best.
falls to the ground, all seared. And
Beautiful.
the last ooze. Con save would fail, taking 24 radiance. Yeah, they don't seem as affected as the shadow demons. Anything else, Nil?
No, that's
You
for it.
Banish
They
the
cannot hide
darkness as your deity.
Come on, Neil, let there be light.
Silver starlight. It's a
This-
relaxing night.
Gleaming
awesome.
comes from Nil as he is just radiating light. Alright, anything else, Nil?
No, that's it. My turn.
Alright, so the slightly seared shadow. Say that fast 3 times. Is going to come over here and
That
let
fast.
Nil know of his disapproval with some quick strikes. Oh, crit! Silvery barbs.
No.
I'll do it.
Guardian Emblem.
All right, you can
No, you
Guardian
can't.
Emblem. All right, so you use Guardian Emblem as a good thing you did, because it still strikes you pretty hard, doing 25 points of damage. Pang, as there's a huge dent in your armor from where it hit you. Second strike, 17 will just bash off of your shield and send you stepping back a little, but no damage.
How much was that? 25?
25. It would be 10 bludgeoning and 15 necrotic.
Jesus. Okay.
That's without the crit. You don't want to know what the crit numbers were. Alright, so that is it for
if
go ahead.
I have I have like warding flare, which is before when someone decides to make the attack. I have to do it before the roll is announced. So
Okay, I'll give you some time.
and I need to be quick on that.
Alright, so new round. The one shadow demon is seared on the ground, so he's dead. The second one does not like that there is light again, because that ruins his whole thing. But he doesn't have much of a choice, so he is just going to lunge also at Nil to show his disapproval of said tactics. Giving you a moment in case you do anything.
No, it costs my reaction, so I have to wait for this.
Alright, so luckily these things are much easier to block when you can see them. Keeping your shield firm, you keep the psychic demon at bay, ending its turn. This ooze is going to recharge his darkness as the area is once again bathed in black. And it is going to move forward, striking at Nil in the shadows. 2 pseudopod attacks. Misses with the first. Oh, wait. That's right, advantage, right? 21, I think, is going to strike you.
Yep.
So it bops you for 9 bludgeoning, 10 necrotic.
Okay.
And the second attack is going to miss, luckily. That is it for the creatures, or the oozes.
That's fine.
Let's see. And the door over here is suddenly going to shut. And you hear it locking. Robert.
Okay.
So you
So-
saw Nil was taking a beating. He looked like he was a bit wounded last you saw him.
Yeah, I understand. So I will attack the demon, who I think is on the last legs, hoping to kill it with the flanking.
Alright, so you strike at him in the shadows. 12, but yeah, with disadvantage, 13. Oh, that is just his AC, so that would strike. Just barely hitting him for 6 slashing.
I will wait. I will do that. Yeah, still 6 slashing. And damn, is it immune even despite me having magical sword?
Yeah, so the new rules are just like immunity to bludgeoning, or not immune, but resistance to types like bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. So like, there's no. I don't think there's any magical like getting through that now. It's just certain things will be less effective.
Okay, then I will attack it again.
But you can get stuff on your swords like fire damage or force or something.
Yeah.
25. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Doing another 6. Yeah, you still hear it moving around in the darkness.
I wanted to use maneuvering strike just to add a little bit of damage.
Yeah, go for it. So D10, another 2. I would still be up.
Ah, damn it. Yeah,
That
if
lets
Nil
someone
won.
move, right?
Yes. So let's say, I don't know, like if Nil wants, he can move, but he may also not move if he doesn't want.
So Nil, I think you can move half speed without provoking an Hoppy if you want.
But only from this demon, so he would still provoke it from oozes.
I can't then. Yeah, I know a little bit.
Plus, I think it uses reaction anyway. Doesn't it take your reaction?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Let me do this like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, use its reaction. So it would use the reaction.
I will action surge.
Okay.
I want to kill it. And maybe damage someone else a little bit. So yeah, let me action surge.
Alright, 2 more swings. 12 up, but with flank, yes, that will strike. Doing another 4, which will drop it.
And
Nice.
Right.
I guess it's incorporeal, it's not taking any space on the floor like this, right? So I will...
Yeah, it would be prone and dying, actually. It's not dead yet.
Okay, I would step then into... Okay, so this guy... Yeah, I'll step here for now and attack this ooze with my last attack. No, this one I'll miss.
Alright, so you swing in the darkness, but yeah, you misjudged where he was.
And I will use my bonus action to heal.
Alright. So that is it for you, Kaladin. You would still hear the something pounding on the south door. The door is getting more and more splintered.
Yeah, I definitely want to take out this tentacle shadow monster before that thing breaks down the door. So I'm going to make my first attack on the like ooze, black ooze kind of tentacle thing.
Okay. 25 or I guess 9 is going to miss, unfortunately.
All right, second attack.
Oh wait,
Oh
sorry,
my
their AC is
gosh.
8, so those would actually both hit. These things
okay,
are
cool.
very easy to hit. They're just
So-
blobs.
That's the damage, and it needs to make a save to avoid the grapple.
So 7. So you splatted a little, doing 7 points of damage. And you try to grab the slime.
Yeah.
Technically, you can do that. All right, so you wrap your cold tendrils around it. What's the save? 15?
Yeah.
That's strength or dex, right?
Yep, either one.
I don't know if... Yeah, definitely
Use dex.
strength.
Use dex.
So it gets a 14 failing, and you would grab the slime. You would see the water getting kind of corroded a bit by the acid of the creature, but it's holding.
Gotcha. Okay. So that second hit would land, and it would actually be a 22 because I've got advantage on it now. So I'll do damage with that.
Okay, so you splat it for another 8. As it goes.
And is it still only 1 level of wounds?
Yeah, these things look tough.
Okay. I
Technically, you
will.
couldn't see it right now, but yeah.
Okay, sorry. Well, I'll use a focus point to flurry of blows.
Alright, so more tendril or more arm slaps from your water arms.
Yep.
Alright, 26 will strike again for 7 bludgeoning.
Thank
Oh,
you,
wait,
grapple.
you know what? I'm sorry. Here, I'll move the Shadow Demon because I was misjudging. It would actually have 3 levels of wound now with that last hit. With the
Okay, and this the 21 hits. This may kill it.
Another 7 bludgeoning. That will not.
Not.
But it looks
unfortunately.
very beat up.
And I have it grabbed, so that's good.
Yeah, it is. It is grappled. So what else?
That's gonna be all.
All right, Grinkle.
Grinkle's gonna finish this bad boy off. Yeah, we're doing good. We're saving, just using crossbow.
Yeah, luckily,
Here we go.
Nil kind of pulled all the aggro onto him with that burst of light.
But we couldn't do that. So,
All right.
boom.
22 is gonna
Boom.
shoot it, doing 5 points of piercing, because it seems to resist piercing damage. Oh wait, sorry, these aren't the shadow things. Never mind, it would be 11. Alright, anything else?
Gotta take it out. No, we'll give Rob a Bardic. Rob, you're really dancing good out there, Bardic.
Alright, Rob would feel inspired by your words. What else?
Yeah, I would too.
Who has Bardics right now?
I do.
Nil, and Rob.
Usually I use, that's the Blade song. I use the double note for Bardic.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we need a Blade song.
That's all for my turn.
Alright, so that's it. Calroon.
Yes. So I'm looking at this thing, and I'm going to cast a cantrip, Toll the Dead.
Alright, at which one?
Toll the Dead.
At the wounded one here? Alright, so that is a wisdom save.
Yep.
It fails with a -2 to its roll. So,
How is it with
unfortunately,
necrotic?
though, it doesn't seem to take any damage from necrotic.
Okay.
It seems to be immune to necrotic energy.
That's unfortunate.
What else?
That's what I'm going to do for now.
Alright, so you curse a little as you prepare your next spell. Nil.
Yep.
You're still,
So how many are alive? If
still
both
feeling it.
of
There's
these-
2 around you. It looks like they're both still mad at you for that light thing.
Okay.
Do it again.
Uh,
Well, he's actually very wounded right now.
yeah.
He has 3 levels of wounds, even though it's not marked.
Yeah, sorry, just change this so quick. I take
Yeah, no
quite a lot of
worries.
damage.
I think you're the healer in this group anyway, so it's mostly,
Yeah, me. Knowledge for myself. Yeah, I will do it again then. Just try and get them off of me.
Alright, so there's another burst of light, dispelling the darkness. The first one makes a con save to resist. It's going to fail. And take, well, not as effective this time, 12. Which will push him into a second level of wound. The other one does not have enough to survive this and will die regardless. Becoming a puddle of dangerous ooze on the ground.
Very nice.
Cool. And then can I drink a potion as a bonus action?
Yes.
Cool. I have a greater healing potion. So what's that? 4d4.
4d4 plus 4. Alright, the question is, will this thing recharge its darkness? to get advantage on Nil. You're all done, right, Nil?
Yeah.
Oh, it will not, luckily. So instead, it will just try to smack you around with its pseudopod. Luckily, you can see it coming this time.
I'm gonna use my warding radiance to give it disadvantage.
Okay, so you spend your reaction. Go ahead and link it.
Yeah. Full flare.
Oh, it's a good thing you did, as you turned a hit into a very big miss. The radiance throwing the attack off as it just kind of flails wildly, smashing pieces of the floor and wall.
Yeah, and then I also get 2d6 plus 4 temp HP.
Okay. Second attack. Ooh, no, 8 is going to miss. Again, smashing the area around you. That ends its turn in the round. The door continues to splinter to the south. First up, the Shadow Demon.
Is it in my space?
It's on the floor underneath you, I think. Because it's
Okay.
prone. Oh, it rolls a natural 20. What? So it is going to get
Silver
up.
barbs.
Can't silvery barbs. And it's going to. Okay. So it has to move out of the space if it gets up, which it obviously is going to do. It's going to move over here, kind of back behind, and it's going to lunge at Rob again with its claws. So I think disadvantage at this point.
Yep.
Which you, being blurry, can easily keep it away in its turn. Robert, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. I think this guy just went. I honestly think someone will kill it. It's on its last legs. I will attack both attacks on the ooze.
Okay.
And I will move here. But you said it had like AC. It had very low AC, right?
This thing, yeah, it has low AC.
Okay, I'm missing on one anyway, so I don't have to flank. I'll stay here.
Okay. 13 will strike it with the first slash. Doing 12 slashing. Putting it to a
And-
third level of wound.
And the third
Is it-
attack.
As it's swinging at your friend Nil. And yeah, 28 connects again. Doing
And this one I
another
will reroll.
14. That is just enough. So you slash
job.
through it, kill it, kind of becoming another dangerous puddle of shadowy acid. Alright,
I will attempt to overrun the demon and stand here.
alright, so that is going to be
I don't think he has a chance.
probably not. He gets a -4, so he will definitely fail versus a 12. You easily just knock through him.
Mhm.
Alright, cow.
Guys, you're near me.
Cal is in Kaladin. I
Yeah,
will
Cal.
step actually no, I won't move. I can just attack over her shoulder. And I will attack using my water whips because this thing does take full bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes. Well, no, these things you're not sure.
He just woke up, so he
You
should
know,
have.
they are affected by force damage, but yeah, also it
Okay.
did just pop up, so it's probably not too healthy.
So I'm force blasting just for the sake of it, but yeah, we will attack.
Yeah, 26 will land, which will put the creature down. Well done. So the battle is over for now, but there is still something bashing at the south door angrily.
I will run towards here.
Hey,
Uh,
eat good berries if you got hurt. Who needs them?
I might just cast Cure Wounds at the second level on myself.
You sure you don't want to cheat the berries? We got 30
This
more.
will do more.
Yeah, it's like 48, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is really good. Like
Which
now,
door?
now
The south one?
Yeah, the
Hey,
south
Rob,
one
move
is
up.
where the
Rob.
banging is coming from.
Away.
also on the floor.
So on the floor, it looks like someone etched a bunch of strange words into the ground there. What languages do you speak?
Not dwarven. If it's dwarven.
It's not Dwarven.
Okay, I speak Elvish Giant.
No, it's neither of those. It's very odd-looking symbols that don't look like they were part of the original construction of this place.
Guys, I have comprehend language. We can read it after. But let's deal with this thing first.
Let's see. Maybe someone speaks it. Like maybe someone else knows what it is
Does
before we
anyone
come.
speak this? Calrune, you gotta get in the room, buddy. No, you should move up a bit.
Alright, I'll go ahead and take a look at that.
There's something bashing at the door in the ground.
Alright, so you come up to look at this. What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
No, it is none of those. Looks like a very old and archaic language. You think you've seen it in books before, but you don't remember what it is.
That's something you could make a history check for.
Maybe. Sure, give me a history check. No, you're not sure. Possibly some planar language. Maybe elemental or one of the outer planes beings.
I'd take a look at this. I don't want to necessarily open it, but
Sure. So there is, looks like an old chest there, filled with various mixture of demon essences.
ooh, I'd be like, hey, I know we're about to get attacked by whatever on the other side of that door, but afterwards, found some cool stuff in here.
Nice. But let's stand guard. Guys, do you think it's safe to step on this?
I wouldn't.
I feel like no.
Can I make a
Maybe
check
I'm
to see
just-
if there's like any magic being emitted from it?
You could do detect magic. Like a detect
Oh,
magic
that's a
spell.
I think that's a Grinkle thing.
Yeah.
I got it, yeah. You can do Firbolg.
Alright, so as you are doing this, finally the door is going to give way. Opening up. And you would see a large, almost frog-like creature filled with spikes and claws roar angrily as it rushes towards you. So give me initiative rolls.
Nice.
Friendly? Or
Possibly. Why didn't you ask?
we talk to it first?
You could certainly
Hey, buddy,
try.
can you read this strange language?
Why, yes I can, my good friend.
I'm gonna use my once per day human reroll to roll higher initiative. That
Okay.
was crappy. That's much better.
Alright, so the first to act as this thing busts through the door and roars is going to be Grinkle. What do you want to do?
Hey, buddy. Who's a good boy?
Rip out
hold
your
on.
soul.
Wait, does he actually say that?
He would say that in common if you said, hey.
He does
buddy.
actually speak? So he
Yes.
maybe has some intelligence. Okay, I'm doing it. I go, you're breathing. Do a hideous laughter on him.
Alright, so you target him with hideous laughter, to which
Wisdom.
he has a wisdom save.
Theme has gotta be.
So he makes it. You glean a +4 to his bonus on wisdom saves. He says, "Your pathetic magic will not affect me." Yeah.
Pretty
Anything
strong,
else?
guys. For now, no. I didn't know you'd have a +4.
Alright, so he is going to rush out of the room up to the two closest people. He sees the spellcaster, sees you have robes, so he's going to try to go around, giving Robert Nobby.
Just rubbing in that sentinel that I didn't take, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so 11 is going to miss him. He's quicker than you were.
Like, can I know, like, did I miss by much?
Oh, his AC
like,
is
is it-
16.
Okay, I
Bardic.
will,
You do have
It's a
Bardic,
D8.
yes.
yeah, I'll try Bardic, and
I'll
if
give
not,
you-
then also, what is it, D8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's D8.
And
So 14 is still missing.
I will also use my the thing.
Human.
Alright,
Yep.
precision strike.
Oh no,
Get a
no,
one.
no, precision strike. Yeah.
Alright, so that will confirm the hit, slashing the creature.
By the way, for no, I wouldn't have because my sword is +1 on attacks of opportunity, but I think I would still miss on 3, right? So it would be 12 plus 3, so it would be 15 after this one, right?
Yeah, he said 16.
Okay.
Well, with the +6 you just rolled, yeah, that would strike.
No, this one is fine. Yeah.
Alright, so you
Well.
strike him for 11, but he is going to keep moving.
And Lou, just for the Bardic, he's got to roll a con save or just take 3 damage.
Con
He's
save,
gonna do that.
right?
Yeah.
So he gets pass with a +8 to his con save. As he
I like it.
lunges at poor Cal Ruin. His multi-attack.
Alright.
So Claw, 18 versus AC. Strike you, I believe.
Yeah, that's gonna get me.
All silvery barbs.
Okay.
As a reaction though, I'm gonna
Alright.
cast Shield.
Oh, okay. Does that hit him? Sorry.
With the shield, no, that would put him to 21. So the creature roars angrily, seeing your AC
will
so
not
high.
silvery.
He is going to turn towards Nil and strike at you instead with his second claw attack. 19, I think, is your AC.
Yep.
So he claws you for 10 slashing and 4 fire. His claws burn, and he does a bite
Hell is
attack.
eating damage.
That is gonna crit. There, now you can silver.
Silvery
you have your
bar.
thing. He has his thing to prevent
He's
it.
got his thing.
Can I use my warding flare thing?
Yeah, that's the one that turns it to a normal hit, right?
Well, that's Guardian Envelope.
Oh, what's
But
warding
I-
flare? The reroll or disadvantage?
Yeah, the reroll, yeah. With the 10 HP.
Sure.
I need to be quicker because I was changing my HP, and that
Okay.
uses all my brain power, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
And-
fine.
and-
So with
like those
disadvantage-
attacks are very weird because like you have to do it before attack, but you don't always have time to do that. If you just declare the attack, like you never had chance to say that you would do that.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
you
bit
could
weird.
also, like, when he's about to attack you, just say, like, I'm probably going to use Warding
Yeah.
Flare on one of these.
Yeah.
But anyway, with disadvantage, he would miss with his bite. You throw your shield up to block it. Yeah, just try to give me a little bit of warning, but that's fine.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So that's it for the Hezro. Nil. So there is a horrid stench coming off this thing at the start of your turn. I need a con save.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
baby.
So you managed to resist the stench, becoming immune to it for the time being.
Okay.
Good job.
And
That was awesome.
I am going to attack it with True Strike.
Alright. So you imbue your weapon with energy. Go ahead and link the True Strike.
Yeah, I did.
That's not really.
Well, that's the True Strike attack roll.
Sorry.
Okay. Instead of strength or dex, I see.
And
alright.
he can choose to deal radiant.
Yes, so 16 is just enough to hit it.
Cool.
So dealing radiant.
Yep.
The extra d6 is from True Strike.
Yes.
Yeah, it ups in damage as
Okay.
you level up.
As a cantrip.
As a
As a
cantrip.
booming blade. And
And because I hit him with an attack, I will use one of my giant things to make him prone.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so you smash him with the attack, beating him. Let's see.
Yeah. Both hands over the head.
Knock
Straight
him
down
to
on
his
top of him.
knees.
Yep. Oh.
Alright, what else?
That's everything.
Alright, Robert, I need a con save from you, as he is stinky.
Very
Alright,
stinky.
so luckily you are able to resist the hard stench and act as normal.
just in case, I will not be stepping on this thing using my boots of striding. I will just jump towards here.
Alright, you Mario jump. Boom.
Not sure, like maybe it was okay. I just don't want to step on strange demonic runes.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I would attack it. Why do I have like a bottle?
You're immune
icon
to the
on me?
stench.
Okay. Okay, now I would attack it.
It says it's attempting to get up. You slash at it. 23 strikes on the first one.
Yes, and with this one, I will use maneuvering strike.
Okay.
So that would be okay. Let me first roll the initial damage. So damage would be this plus this, and Calroon can move half his movement without provoking attack of opportunity from this guy.
So you strike it for 22 slashing, and Cal Ruin, you can move if you want to spend your reaction.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on out of here.
So you back up, getting away from it.
Yes. So he gets sapped for disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
And for my second attack, it's 20, right?
Yes, he has disadvantage, so 20 will strike him, doing another 14 slashing.
Yeah, so like 36 damage.
nice.
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Kaladin.
Alright, we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm within 15 feet. My water arms are still active from the last combat because they last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I will take the attack action and try to hit him.
Alright, so you swing at him, missing with the first.
Second
Slamming,
attack.
the floor. Ooh, that would miss.
Those are really bad rolls.
Yeah, unfortunately on both, as he rolls out of the way.
Okay, I'll use a focus point for Flurry of Blows, and I'm going to make him make a grapple save. I'm assuming he's going to use Strength. DC 15.
He will. So, yeah, he's going to use his athletics.
That's a save, so Strength save.
Or wait, yeah, strength save. That is going to be a pass with a +4. So he does make it. Euglini has a +4 to his strength.
One more.
Alright, second grapple check. So strength save. Oh, and he would make it again. Oh wait, he has a +7. That's why I was reading the wrong thing. So he has a +7 to his save. Sorry, I gave you bad info.
It's fine. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn, unfortunately.
All right. So Cal Ruben.
All right. I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
All right, so
I was about to do that.
throw a force effect on him. Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah, I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to cast that at 3rd level.
Alright, so go ahead and place the effect, which I think is a 10-foot square.
I think it's only 5.
Or 5-foot cube, okay.
Well,
So- So you would take
10 foot.
No, I think it's always been like 10 by 10. It's like 5 feet radius, but from an intersection, so it's like 10 by 10.
10 by 10.
Yeah,
It
that's
covers
what I
4
thought too.
squares.
There we go.
Because yeah, it's yeah, that's fine.
They should just make
But-
it a cube. I don't know why it's like that.
Yeah, it's
So
just
you're putting it on
worded
Nell
weird.
right now? Oh. And he can move out of it, eh? So.
So he takes 12 points of force damage initially. Alright, anything else?
I believe it deals slashing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, slashing damage, right? So you're
and it
concentrating
takes,
on
I
that.
cast. Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
No, I did cast that at 3rd level, so it's going to take 64.
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
that-
64.
The extra damage is on top. You see the 3 and then the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it took
All
12
right.
total. What
And
else?
that's going to be the end of my turn.
Alright, Grinkle. This thing is tough. It's still
Yeah.
fighting with all this damage.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And we're gonna just do a little basic. Help out the team a bit. Here, where's my guy? Yep, the We're gonna do just a. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. Sorry, no, we're not gonna. Whatever I clicked on, don't look at it.
What are we gonna do?
Where was it? Sorry. I want to know, do these, I don't see why they wouldn't, do these, this sounds fun, Cloud of Daggers stack?
I don't think you can stack spells like that. I think if you put 2 effects over, it just takes the higher amount. But actually, I'm not sure with Cloud of Daggers. I know it's how it works with auras.
Would it work?
It'd
For example,
just be
how
double
would
the daggers, wouldn't it?
how would it work with this guardian thing, for example, from clerics?
Well, that's
hit
an
by both,
aura,
you just-
I think. Let's see.
Well, these are 2 different auras that are proccing damage at different times, right? So
So I guess you could put another one on there if you want.
Oh yeah. Too smart for my joke, which never happened. Boom.
Okay, so you cast another cloud. And that is going to be how much damage?
$44.
Okay, go ahead, give me a roll. So he takes another 10 slashing. There's more daggers cut on him. Anything else?
I say, Paladin, you'll hit those grapples soon, and I give you a bardic now.
Thank you.
Alright, so Grinkle's turn ends. The Hezro is going to provoke an Oppie as he moves out of Robert's space.
But he's got to stand first.
Yeah, well, he's going to stand, then move out of Robert's space. Yeah, 21 will strike.
It takes the daggers.
For 13 slashing, which will put him into wounded. 2 levels of wound, I should say.
14 because it's attack of opportunity. So my sword becomes +3.
Okay. So 4.
And do we do the daggers?
No, you don't do the daggers right now. That's at the end of the turn.
Or starts its turn there, no?
No.
Maybe no, it says that. Creature takes slashing damage when it enters the spell or starts its turn there.
Well, I think that's for after the first round. It's like on the first round.
Is this the old
either-
Cloud of Daggers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
the
one
new
that-
Cloud of Daggers is when it starts the spell and at the end of the turn. So
Grinkle is old.
then he wouldn't have taken the damage when you first cast it. Because it wouldn't have entered the spell area. That's a different thing in 5.0. So either you do it once, because that's how they changed it. Like, so when you first cast the spell, it hits him, and then if he's still there at the end of his turn, it hits him again. In the old way, it's just if he begins his turn there, then, or if he moves back into it in a different turn, he would get hit again. So it's not 2 times damage. Like, it wouldn't work like that.
Okay.
So I was going by the new rules for it. So he does not take the damage unless he ends there.
All good.
So what was I doing? All right. So he is at a 2nd level of wound. He gets up. You slash him. It's gonna go 5, 10, 20, giving you an Oppie as well. He also smashes that table to bits as he rushes through it.
I won't take the Oppie.
Okay. And he is going to slash at the Bard. So Gringle, a nasty looking claw is coming at you.
Yeah, it's disadvantage on the first one.
22 with disadvantage will strike you, I assume.
Yep.
Alright, so he claws you for 11 slashing, 5 fire. So 16. A second fiery claw. Oh, nice. Terrible rolls will miss you. And then a vicious bite. With an AC of 15, that will strike you. So the bite is going to hit you for 13 piercing and 2 poison. So 15 damage.
Yep.
Probably concentration for Cloud of Daggers twice.
Yeah, so 2 concentration checks.
Okay.
Tears into you a bit.
Save or check? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's a con save for concentration.
Oh.
Alright, so that will disrupt your cloud, unfortunately. Alright, that's it for the Hezro. Kaladin, I need a con save for the Horrid Stench.
Great.
DC is 16. Alright, so
Do a bardic.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna add
yeah,
the Bardic to
Bardic.
that, see if I can make it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, here, I'll tell you what. I think you can re-roll it. It's a save or a ability? It's a save.
Nice.
No
This
need,
is a
but
save.
So you would make it. Luckily, the inspiration of his words brings you through the situation, giving you immunity. So go ahead. What are you gonna do?
I think I get. What does that say? Temporary
you
hit
get
points
that.
equal to
Yeah,
your
eight
charisma.
temp HP from the moat from the Bardic.
Plus your charisma
Oh, plus
modifier.
my charisma, which is 12 temp HP.
12 temp HP. That's really good, actually.
All right. So yeah, what do you do?
Okay,
Eight.
so I can move through friendly squares as long as it's difficult terrain, right?
Yes, it's assumed that they're letting you pass.
Okay. So I'm gonna move through Calroon's space right
Okay.
here. So that's 5, 10, 15. Let me link this so when I hit the unarmed strike, I can also you can deal damage to the target and also push it 5 feet away from you.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with an unarmed strike.
All right. Water arm slap at him.
Yep.
19. Yeah, that's gonna strike him.
Okay, so I'm going to push him the 5 feet, but also I'm going to use the additional. Well, actually, 5 feet should be fine. Yeah, just that's it. So that's
Okay.
my first attack. I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack him again.
All right. Yeah, 21 will strike with another water arm slap.
Okay, so this time I'm going to do the damage, push him 5 feet, and also use he's going to make a saving throw to try to avoid the push from my elemental attunement.
Okay, so this is a different push effect from the elemental.
Yes.
Okay.
So he gets the 5 feet is guaranteed, but he gets pushed another 10 if he fails the strength save. DC is 16.
All right, so he would pass with a 24.
Makes sense, but he still gets pushed 5.
All right. So that would push him into the daggers for another 4d4.
What happens to me?
You will have to get out of his square or be knocked prone on your turn.
I will. You should be fine if I can just hit him again. So I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to spend a focus point to flurry of blows, and we're going to try to hit him and push him again deeper into the cloud of daggers.
This is so great.
So how are you going to push him a third time?
If I hit again, it should push him again. If I land the
Tavern
hit.
Brawler.
No, Tavern Brawler is only once per turn. Is this Elemental Attunement that's doing this?
I see what you're saying. I will. Well, I'm still gonna try to hit him. So.
Okay. Well, 26 would strike him. I still need the roll for the those blades that you pushed him into. Whoever's spell that is. I think that's Cal Ruin.
Yeah.
Alright, so you strike him for another 7 bludgeoning?
7.
Okay.
Yeah, I get to reroll once.
He seems annoyed with you.
You could just roll 64, Cameron.
Alright, so you get 15 slashing. Alright. Anything else?
And I flurried, so I've got one more attack, and I will use this attack to. I know it's probably fruitless, but I'm gonna attempt to grapple.
Alright, so another strength save. Luckily, this is not magic, so he doesn't have advantage. So that is going to be a fail on his part, so he is grappled.
Perfect.
Alright, anything else?
I've got him grappled. Can I, since I have 15-foot reach, can I walk backwards without dragging him? Oh, he'd take it off.
I don't believe so. You
Gotcha.
I think you have to drag if you're grappling.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stand here. That'll be the end of my turn.
You can't unravel your arms like a hose.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I can. If you want to look it up, you might be able to, but that's just my thought on it.
The rules are already kind of iffy on grappling from range, so I'll just accept that rolling.
All right. So Nil, you start in his turn, or in his square. What do you want to do? You just can't end your turn there, or you're knocked prone.
Okay. I'll just stand here and attack with a true stroke.
All right. So you slash at him as Cal wraps him up in the arms. Oh, but 13.
I do have Bardic.
Okay, so D8.
I need to...
19 will confirm as you slash him with the True Strike.
And Lou, a con save for that 6 damage?
For what?
For the... Here, I'll link it again. The Bardic.
When you use
Oh,
an
for
attack roll.
the Bardic, okay, that he just used. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Con save... 28. Would probably make it.
No, mine's 29.
You would glean he has advantage on his magic saves.
Makes sense.
But what else, Nil?
No,
Make sure you
that-
take the Bardic symbol off yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, Robert.
You too, Paladin.
Okay, so Robert, I will jump over Cloud of Daggers.
Can you jump over 5 feet high?
Yeah,
Alright.
I have those boots. I'm just jumping like Mario.
Although,
Alright.
actually, I'm gonna fight you on this a little because the ceiling is only 10 feet. I don't think you can arc like that. It's not like a cathedral in here. It's like a small room.
Oh, but can I do kind of like this pike jump? I like a dolphin.
Tuck and roll.
Just like over
If you
cloud
only
daggers.
if you can send all of us a video of you doing that in real life,
Yeah, I need to
and
see
he'll let you do it.
TikTok.
Hey,
Lou, if he does that, would you let it?
If this is a very specific request. How about if you can do an acrobatics of 15, I'll let you. I'll let you do it.
Okay, I
Dolphin
can
jump
do
over.
it differently. I can jump here, right?
Yes.
I don't have to. Okay, and okay, I will jump here, and this moves. This uses 10 feet of my movement, and I still have 20, and I will use it to move here and here. Because if this is difficult terrain.
Yeah, the remnants of the table would be difficult.
Yeah, so I have just enough to move here, and I'll attack it twice.
Okay. Yeah. So a 16 is enough to slash him with the first one.
Yes. And second one.
And he gains sap.
Yes.
Second one, 15 is going to just miss.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
will
want to
miss.
confirm it. Okay.
I think he's still not kind of like he's not dying. He's not about to die. Like this is not gonna be a live or die hit, right?
No, probably not.
Yeah, so I'll just miss.
All right, Cal Ruin. What are you gonna do? Your
Alright.
cloud of daggers is doing some work over there,
Yeah.
cutting him up.
I am going to take a few steps back.
You see him roaring.
Okay,
and just
okay, I see what you're
cutting
saying.
everyone
I
up.
see.
Are you afraid of the demon or of Rob next?
Maybe both.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a demon, and the other one's scary, and the Pezro's scary too.
Exactly.
All right, so you back up. And what
Yeah.
else?
and then on the frog guy, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
All right, hitting him with a toll. So he would get a wisdom save. Makes it with a +4, and you would glean again. He has spell resist, so he has advantage on those saving throws.
Okay.
Anything else? Or what else, I should say.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but with my dark vision, I can see into the other room. That's pretty
Yeah,
scary.
there's been some
Yeah.
problems with that. Are you talking about this room? Or what
Down
room?
here.
I
The
know, we're
door's
supposed to,
open.
it
You,
doesn't-
yeah, you can see in there. The door's open.
Yeah, we're
And
just not
yes,
talking about it. Yeah.
You would see something scary in there.
Shh, shh.
It isn't real. Don't bring
Yeah.
it up.
If
What do
you
you
pretend it's
what
not
do you
there,
guys
maybe
see?
you're
What do you
fine.
guys-
For whatever
Exactly.
reason, it hasn't come running in here and slain everyone. So
Alright, I kind of pissed myself a little bit. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Oh,
the
I
hell
just
is
got.
that?
Why's my
don't
why's my
acknowledge
foot
it.
wet?
Just just
Eyes
look
on
away.
the floor.
Everyone
I thought
your
stand
gaze.
still. It's vision's based on movement. All right. So Calruin, you said you were done.
Yeah.
All right. Grinkle, top of the next round. You do.
Oh well, top of the round to you too, sir.
Yep.
Top of the round, yeah.
You want to know what I'm gonna do? Is what you're asking right now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. As funny as that is.
Just
I
rubbing it
swear.
in.
Oh, I
You're
clicked
just-
it again.
Yeah,
That's
you're
so
just
funny.
taunting me now.
Okay, stop. I was trying to
What's
shrink it
this?
because
Did I
it was.
drop my
I was
silvery
reading it.
barbs? Oh.
No.
What's it do? Too strong for me and my magic. My magic ways don't do much right now to it. So we're gonna shoot it with this handy crossbow. This got me so many kills. You wouldn't believe how much blood is on my hand.
All right.
I see that.
Fire at it. Yeah, 22 is going to
Precision aim.
strike it. For another 8 piercing, which is going to push it into a 3rd level of wounds.
Infinite closer to death.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is it for you. The Hezro, very upset, is going to claw at Cal, luckily at disadvantage for his first attack. Which will miss thanks to the disadvantage. Second claw is going to be a 26 though. So I think that will
Yeah.
land.
But I will use my reaction. It's slashing, right?
It is slashing. Well, some of it's slashing. So he
The-
does 18 slashing and 6 fire.
Okay. So the I don't know why I always have a hard time finding this feature in there. Okay,
Yeah,
so deflect
deflect.
attack. So it's a D10 plus my dex mod plus my mark level. So
Yep.
it's gonna be a D10 plus 10.
Yep.
So here we go.
Alright,
So 16 is that.
16, so you take 2 slashing and 6 fire.
All right.
And a
And
vicious,
my 10 actually gets all that.
yeah, and a vicious bite. His final attack. 26 is going to land,
Ouch.
biting you for 14 piercing and 5 poison.
14 piercing 5. Okay, so as a total that's 19.
Yes. And I need a con save. DC 16.
Okay. I am got 1 level of this, and con save DC is 19.
16.
60. Okay.
Alright,
I
so
still
you
fail.
are poisoned for the time being as you feel woozy from the bite.
Is there a new, like what does... Oh, okay, poisoned, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, okay.
Yeah. So unfortunately for him, he can't move, so he is going to take your blades, Calruin, at the end of his turn. So I think that is the 64.
64.
As they continue to cut into him. So another 14 damage. He's looking pretty beaten up at this point. Kaladin.
Okay, so I have advantage on him, but I'm poisoned, so it's a wash. So we're doing regular
Yes.
rolls.
So you are woozy. You feel drunk almost. Oh,
If only I'd studied the Drunken Fist.
Exactly.
Oh
yeah.
24?
Plow. First slap hits him for 7 bludgeon.
20?
20 strikes a second time. Another slap for 9.
Okay, and we'll use we'll just use our bonus action. I have faith in my team. I'm not gonna spend another focus point. Bonus action to unarmed strike again. Oh, that misses.
That's gonna miss. Yeah. Anything
That's the
else?
end of my turn.
All right, ill.
Okay. Yeah. I will try true striking it again.
All right.
Okay.
Glowing weapon attack. 25 will strike the foul demon, and that will put him down.
Nice.
He collapses to the floor, ending the combat. Well done.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, that went better than I thought. I thought we were dead at
Mortals, you
first.
all hear in your mind suddenly, release me from my prison or face my wrath. And you see
What
to
is
the
that?
south a very large demon standing there, fire whip and lightning sword in hand.
Oof. I don't know
Yeah,
if we
I'm
ever
not that
rolled this, but I got Keotin's ointment, and I don't know how many charges are in it. Should I roll for it now?
Got what now?
The ointment. Can I post it? It's a magic item we found.
The ointment.
Didn't I give you the
Oink.
charges?
Oink.
Possibly. I don't know if I carried them across
Do you
the sheet.
remember what session that was from? I might have it in my notes.
I think it was 3.
3? Oh, jeez.
3 charges. 3
Oh.
charges, not session 3.
I'm
pretty sure it wasn't full, but like it still had stuff in it.
Yeah, I think I rolled for it when I created it. So if I said 3, that's probably how many that were in there.
Okay, I think it is. I can't really remember, but
How long does this poison last?
well, Keotin's ointment
Yeah, go ahead.
cures poison. So
Okay. Well, it would last a round, so you wouldn't need it. It's already gone.
Okay.
He just kind of shakes his head, and the poison clears. But yeah, there is a big, angry-looking demon who seems to be trapped, luckily, in the southern
Yeah.
room.
Guys, I don't think we should release that thing.
No, but let's take a look.
I don't see why we would.
Cage stronger.
I'm also gonna eat 8 of my good berries just to get myself back up to max.
You need more? Oh yeah, I'm
No,
not doing.
yeah.
I'll eat 10 of my good berries.
Maybe eat 9. Like I would suggest everyone to eat 9 if you want to eat 10.
Okay,
Just
keep one.
to leave 1 in case you need to like help someone to stabilize.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll eat 9 of mine then to get my HP back up.
Alright, so the Baylor seems to be trapped behind ruins, a lot like the seal that was on the door. You're guessing that's why he hasn't killed you all. You would know that this is one of the most powerful demons in the Abyss, Kelrune. You definitely don't think you could fight this thing.
What are those things here?
Can I make like a Arcana check to see how strong the deal is on this guy?
Yeah, sure. You could examine the seals. These look like pedestals around him, each of them with strange runes inscribed on them, possibly part of whatever magic is holding him here.
Yeah.
So, you've never seen magic like this. It's actually kind of impressive. Like, the initial seal probably wouldn't hold something this powerful, but these pedestals seem to be enforcing it, making sure it stays active. But you've never seen like magic used like this, the way these pedestals have been placed and the runes upon them that strengthen this barrier. You don't think the Baylor has a chance of escaping unless someone interferes with this magic.
Wonder how long he has been here. He must be pissed.
I don't know how long he's been here, but it seems like he's going to stay here a little bit longer. I say we leave and close the door behind us.
Other than that,
I agree.
you would notice on the pedestal down here, it looks like the pedestal there is a little different than the others. It's a, it has kind of a what's it called? Like what's the black rock?
Obsidian.
Onyx? Obsidian?
Obsidian, yeah. So it has like an obsidian top. Looks kind of like one of those boxes that you opened. And on top of the obsidian, there's a circle of glowing runes, in the middle of which is a crystal, like one of the like shadow or arcane crystals, but it doesn't seem to have any glowing energy in it. Almost like it's an empty crystal.
Oh, okay. We got to recharge this thing. Where's the other one we had? Didn't we have one?
No, but wait.
No,
This thing is strapped.
what's powering this?
Like this
Yeah.
this thing is
Yeah,
strapped.
no, those things. That's not a trap. That's like a bad
No.
resource. and
No. I
everyone's
mean the
got it.
Balor. The demon is trapped by those runes. If those
Yeah.
runes were powered by the crystal, like I would imagine it would have broken out by now.
Yeah, you don't think
would-
this is powered by the crystal. Like, you would guess, Calrune, that this is an empty crystal. There's no energy in it. But when you
Oh, so
guys
maybe-
approach the pedestal, you would see a glowing handprint appear.
Rob, I think he wants you to touch it, then.
Well, whatever you do, be very, very careful. Don't accidentally release the prison.
Honestly, I'm like if someone needs to touch it, then someone who knows a little bit more about magic. I've touched already that fish, and it wasn't pleasant.
Oh yeah, your hand's still scarred from the fish experience.
I kind of learned my lesson to not touch things I don't understand.
Alright, well, what do you want to do?
Can I make like an Arcana check to see what the handprint is? Like if I know what it does?
Yeah, I'll say Arcana or History. Might tell you different things. So you remember reading about Rune Master creations that can be accessed by basically touching them. Something like different information repositories. This might be something like that.
Okay, so it's not like a release lever.
Okay.
You doubt it.
That's the main thing.
All right.
How do you spell Baylor?
Balor.
I reach over and I put my hand on it.
Alright, so you would see Cal, his eyes kind of go white. And Cal, your perception gets weird for a moment as you suddenly find yourself floating in space. Darkness and stars surround you. And the little glowing ball Demi will wink in and say, welcome to the Alcavian Labs Hollow Point, Rune Master Barrel Grip. What can I do for you?
Can I see like the is there a recording of what happened in the past here that I can look at?
She says there's no information given on a recording. Is there something specific you'd like to know?
In the room with the trapped demon, why is it there and who put it in there?
She says an unknown user summoned the demon to this area and set up unknown magics in the hollow point. Would you like to view the information left behind by this user?
Yes.
So there, basically, a bunch of words start appearing. Let's see, what languages do you speak?
Speak Common, Dwarvish, and Goblin.
So the language is not in a language you understand.
You can
Is
write
it
it down,
the
or
same
somehow I
as-
can comprehend languages if you need, if it's some other language.
What did you say, Calroon?
Is it the same as the writing on the floor outside
It
the
does
room?
look similar, yes.
Hmm.
And Demi would say, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, how often can I access this waypoint?
She says the hollow point is accessible to any who wish to connect. Permissions will grant different options within the Alcavian labs. Currently, the labs are locked down due to a demonic invasion, and the area around you is infested. Caution is recommended. She says also there is the unknown user's magical ritual, which is still in effect. The information of such can be provided at any time.
Okay, how many waypoints are there in the labs?
She says, what do you mean by waypoints, Room Master?
Or
Hollow points?
like yeah.
She says, this is
How
the
many of
hollow
those
point
can you
room. It can be used to access information, to teleport to other hollow point gates, and to accomplish other settings in the Alcavian lab. There's only one hollow point room in the labs.
Okay. All right. Can I be sent back to where I was?
She says, of course, Rune Master. To leave the hollow point, you just wake yourself.
All right, I wake myself.
How
Can
would
I
you
do
do
that? I pinch myself.
Nothing seems to happen.
I focused really hard on trying to get back.
Give me an Arcana check. So you would guess there's some sort of training that has to be undergone for someone to wake themselves from this. But you're assuming that there might be some kind of override where you can just ask Demi to basically wake you. You would hope.
Demi, wake me up.
Says, of course, Rune Master.
Override, wake
And
me up.
Suddenly your eyes just open up and you're kind of standing there, everyone's staring at you. What do you want to do?
Gotta say, that was kind of weird.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I don't know. Although, it does seem that this place, as we already knew, is in dire needs of assistance.
So you had studied waypoints and what they did, but you never imagined it would be so immersive the way you connected to one. Or not waypoints, sorry, hollow points.
Hollow points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I found a hollow point, and it connected me to some other realm. And basically, I'm able to teleport to other hollow points in the labs, but it said that this was the only hollow point in the lab.
So you're guessing it meant other hollow points, not in the lab. So you're
Well, the
guessing
lab.
any other
maybe.
active hollow point in the world you could probably teleport to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, from what you remember reading, the Hollow network was pretty expansive, and wizards would use it to quickly travel around the Therian Empire.
That is awesome.
It
Have
felt
I
like
heard
it was
any-
answering you. Felt like it was answering you. Maybe you should go back. Let's list things we may want to ask, and then you
Enough
go
talk!
back and ask.
Release me! Booms in your head as the demon slams its fist against some sort of barrier. Or I will kill you when I get out of this place. Mortals, do you not fear me? How dare you?
You,
Did you hear
you
that?
as an immortal being, have the whole age. Us as mortals, our time is more precious.
He says, I'll see
Yeah,
you
you can
rot."
wait out your punishment, man.
Maybe he
slams
has
his
some
fist
answers.
against the barrier a few times.
We are not the ones who got ourselves trapped.
Well, I imagine he was summoned. He didn't have any part in it. Although his
Well.
greed for souls probably didn't help. If only there was a lesson here somehow, demon.
He says, weak, pathetic creature, never talk to me of lessons. I will find you in this world or in the abyss. Mark my words.
See you there.
Who did trap you, if you don't mind me asking your eternalness?
Free me and I'll tell you.
But you'll
Yeah,
kill
good
us
luck with that.
afterwards.
He says, I'll rip
I
you
don't make-
apart, but I'll make it quick.
I don't. You'll have to forgive
Well,
me.
it
I
sounds
don't
kinda
make
nice,
deals
guys.
with
I don't know.
demons or devils. It's a general
What did you say?
motto of mine.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe if you tell us who trapped you, maybe we could get revenge for you.
Some wizard summoned me here. Actually, give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
See how much he tells you, or if he tells you anything.
I'm not very persuasive, but I mean,
Oh, nice.
that's not too bad.
He says, a foolish wizard summoned me here, but he never did anything with me, he just left me. I've been here for much, much too long. He says, release me so I may visit devastation and death upon Gaian. He says, I will even let you watch and reward you. Perhaps give you riches, should I choose. Nothing can stand up to me in this pathetic realm.
Except for this cage you're in.
Don't tap the barrier. And I stop Grinkle going off and tapping the barrier.
My finger was up to it. What's up?
No,
What's up, Nil?
no, we're not messing with the barrier.
It's keeping him in. You think I'm gonna break it? Come on.
No, but what if it's only one-sided and he grabs and drags you in and we have to watch him eat you?
Fine.
It's horrifying. It suddenly became rated R.
That does sound like.
Oh god!
Stand behind the room line.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
I think I want to.
What
Well, you,
questions did I
Calhoun,
ask?
you mentioned that text that you can understand. Maybe you should write it down and have our friend Grinkle here decipher it. He's
I
really
mean,
good at reading.
Grinkle
Can you comprehend language on someone else? Or do we have a scroll of it somewhere?
I could read it.
Grinkle can go in.
Oh. Hang on.
I don't believe this is specific. I think Grinkle can just go in and ask whatever he wants. I don't think
Yes.
it's a problem.
I
Well,
won't have
I
permission,
think
right?
since he's not a rune master, he doesn't have the same.
Can you
levels
go
of
give me
freedom as
permission?
a
And,
dwarf like me.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
could
you-
ask Demi to be able to let him view the files from the previous. He's now in the system.
Crinkle Toe, the greatest painter, I think is my title. in
Oh,
the
your
system,
username.
so
Yeah.
if you don't say the whole thing, it might not.
Oh, error. User not found.
Yeah. Alright, so what
Okay,
were you
so,
gonna
go
do,
ahead,
Calroon?
I'm gonna go in there again, and I want to ask a few questions before I allow Grinkle to go in, and yeah.
Alright, so once again, Demi will appear. It says, and she'll say, welcome again, Rune Master Barrel Grip.
Hello. Yes, I had a few questions I wanted to ask you.
Of course.
How many hollow points are currently active in the world?
There are currently... there's currently only one powered hollow point within the world. That is at the Alcavian Labs. There are many others that have been destroyed. There are 4 other unpowered ones within the world.
Okay.
Wonder how this one is powered if the crystal is not active.
It's about to die, I think. Alright. Now, this wizard that did this foreign magic, how long ago was that?
The magic was done approximately 120 years ago.
And can I see the magic that he used again?
Says the ritual can be viewed via the text that was given, and once again the unknown text will appear. You assume it's some kind of a description of the magic. It says the
There will be a
ritual is
person-
still functional. There's one step left to be executed.
Okay.
She says, as note, currently the hollow point in the Alcavian Labs is being blocked due to its containment of demonic presence. Teleportation functions can't be used until either the creature is released or flushed from the system.
Is there a way to send the creature back to where it came from?
She says the demon can be pushed back into the abyss, though this will disrupt the ritual in progress.
And if the ritual is disrupted, will it be released?
Says I don't have details on the ritual, just the descriptions that were left behind in the notes provided. Again, this individual and their ritual is not a approved rune master use of this hollow point. Official functionality is not known.
Okay. Was this person a dwarf that summoned? That used this
The
ritual?
race of the individual is not known. The individual was able to somehow access the hollow point without giving identity. This should be reviewed by the rune masters as soon as possible.
Is there a way to see what hollow point he had teleported from?
No teleportation took place while the individual was logged in.
Okay. There will be a person coming in here. His name is Grinkle. Show him the text that you showed me. You'll have a better time.
Is this individual Rune Master Grinkle Astario, or Rune Master, or is this individual Grinkle Best Painter?
Grinkle Best Painter.
All right, permission given to view the ritual to Grinkle Best Painter.
It can only be
Alright.
me, right?
You just got admin access, Crinkle.
For that one image. It's like the CIA.
All right.
Alright,
And,
step up to the thing.
Send me
Well,
back.
have you cast the spell first?
All right, so you have her wake you.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Calroon would disconnect from the hollow. Grinkle's going in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so Grinkle steps in. I'm going to bring you into the room. Welcome, Grinkle, best painter.
Hey man, how you doing? Hi, how are you?
She doesn't respond.
I I don't know what to say. Wrinkle says I heard there was something I was given access to view.
Says you currently have basic access and access to view foreign ritual.
Yes, I'd like to look at that, please.
All right, so the once again the writings would
Maybe.
appear in space. Or what languages do you speak?
All of them right now.
Go ahead and link what you're using. So you would
Sure.
realize your comprehend languages spell doesn't seem to function in here.
Yeah, then I write down what I see.
You don't seem to have paper.
Yeah, I memorize it.
Alright, so you think really hard. Can I help you with anything else, Grinkle, best painter?
Yeah, do you have pen and paper?
She says physical objects can't exist within the base hollow. They would have to be summoned within one of the hollow ports. Is there something you require assistance with?
I'd like to know what this says.
She says, the text is abyssal. Would you like me to translate it?
That'd be great if you could do that. Yeah, that'd be great. Can you do that?
What language would you like to read it in?
Oh, hold on. I don't want everyone to be able to read it, so we'll do it. No, we'll do it in common. Common, please.
Send it to the printer. Alright, so a
Oh,
bunch
wow.
of common words appear. And the ritual... I guess give me an Arcana check. Let's see what you know about this. As you read through it.
Oh, loads. I'm very arcanic.
Jack of all trades, man.
Boom!
So it looks like some sort of ritual to trap demon essence within one of the crystals to make a specialty type of crystal. As you read through, it seems whoever this was trying this on several different demons, though none of them were effective. It looks like he was about to try it on the Baylor, basically creating a soul crystal, but through demonic energy instead of humanoid energy. That would explain why the demon is trapped here.
Okay. So he trapped it to put it into a crystal, is what you're saying? Sorry?
Basically to kill it and power a crystal.
Power crystal.
Much
Okay,
like
it's all set up. They just didn't get it done, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it looks like there's just one step left to activate the ritual, which for some reason he never did. Whoever this was.
Would, hey computer, would I be able to activate it? I don't want to, but...
This Demi does not understand computer.
Okay, Demi, you don't have to be hard. You don't have to be playing hard to get, okay?
What would you like me to do, best painter?
I guess so. The instructions are just in this hollow point, correct? But the
so it looks
ritual part is in here.
There has to be a bunch of demon essence kind of put into place around the circle, and then it has to be the ritual is basically activated through the hollow point to complete it.
Okay, sorry. Okay, but we don't have any of that. Okay, well, good to know. Well, thanks.
Looks
Debbie.
like you need at least 200 maho of demon essence.
Oh my god. Do you remember the chest?
But
And you just killed a bunch of
okay,
demons.
Debbie.
I don't think anyone took the essence though. But anyway, what else would you like to do in here, Grinkle?
That's okay. I'll leave. Debbie, what time you get off work? Sometime or?
This Demi does not get off work. Demi manages the functionality of the Alcavian labs.
You do it great though, Debbie. Can you wake me up, please?
She says, would you like me to do an emergency wake on you?
Yeah, emergency.
So suddenly your eyes open. Ugh, you feel a little disoriented.
Okay. Guys, my spell worked and I was able to read all the runes in there.
Oh, actually, what's your intelligence? This might come into
Why?
play here.
10.
Yeah, give me an int save. DC 5.
In save?
Yeah. For the emergency
So
wake up.
why would you do this to me?
Alright, so you feel a little bit odd after that awakening, but you think you're okay.
Hey guys, so this guy is here because, well, I guess I'll tell you later in case we don't want him to hear, okay guys?
So what did you find out?
I found out just about the ritual and why he's here. Or a good reason why he's probably here.
Do you tell them everything you found, or are you just being, like, coy?
Probably not.
Well, I was just like, get away, Tom, away from the demon. I don't know if that matters.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
let's go to the next
other
room.
Whatever. I'll tell him in 2 minutes.
Oh, did
3
anyone
minutes.
take that demon essence that was in the chest?
No, it's still there. We
Yeah,
were
we didn't do
fighting.
it. But I mean, that's basically exactly what we need.
And
I
Lou,
think we
while
can
I'm at
also
it, can I
collect
read the text?
essence
Because
from those guys as well.
Sure. So, I think, what's his name? Sorry, Calroon, I think, has, Arcana, so that would be, give you a little bit of a bonus. I'll say he, are you okay collecting it, Calroon?
Yeah, I'm okay collecting it.
Okay. There's the Hezro, fairly powerful essence. Does anyone have nature to collect the ooze essence?
Yeah, I will collect nature then.
Okay. Takes a few minutes to get the essence. Alright, so you collect the various essences, realizing they only stay good for about 20 minutes, so you'd have to collect them soon. So yeah, I guess make sure you add those to your inventories or wherever you're putting them. Yeah, so you, I assume, bring everyone back here and kind of tell them about the conversation, Gringle?
Yeah, let them know about the ritual, how much essence we need, and then we can just lock him in a crystal, it looks like. Looks like he's ready to go.
What kind of essence is there in the chest? Is there any specific essence there? Because you said there is like there is a whole bunch of essence in this
Yeah,
chest.
it looks like mixed demon essence. So it's several different types of demons that were just kind of mixed together, probably for whatever these rituals were. Whoever this was doing.
Feels it could be enough essence for us to complete and to finish the ritual.
Can I
It
grab
ends
all
in
that
the.
essence?
So
If it
those of
results in
you
healing-
who, I guess, is anyone good aligned?
Yes.
You might feel a little bit weird about doing this ritual. Possibly preferring to just like flush him back to the abyss, but that's up to you how you want to handle that.
We don't know
Because
how.
this is essentially killing like an evil being. That's kind of how I see it, right?
As long as we does it, yeah. But
Do
it
that
does
as
release
well.
him into the abyss, allow him to come back in another way.
Well,
Maybe.
trapping his essence will do the same thing. It would just be because like demons when they die just take time to reform in the abyss. They can't truly die unless their true forms are destroyed within the abyss, and even there, like, you have to do a special thing to permanently kill demons. It just kind of delays them. So I mean, you might just feel weird because you're kind of profiting off this ritual.
But is there even an option for us to just flash him back? I thought that the only option we have is we can choose.
Yeah, one of the things Demi said was you can banish him back to the abyss to clear to clear the teleportation thing.
But we basically still use demon essence, place it around, and then we choose whether we create a crystal or we.
No, you wouldn't need to do that. You would just, from what it sounded like, there was just an option to like flush him back to where he came from.
Okay.
That wouldn't use any essence. But
Okay,
you would
understood.
lose the chance to see if this demon crystal worked.
Interesting.
Because apparently
Well,
none of the
like-
other demons worked when he
The
was trying
crystal
to.
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I don't see any harm in creating a crystal. We have one. We will have another one. We'll have a third one. We will have 3 crystals. Imagine what we can power.
It's just creating another dangerous item in this world, though.
Well, it will be in our portable.
We can,
in our.
we can discuss it over the week because it is time to wrap up.
Yeah,
So
let's do
let's
that.
do
Yeah.
MVP votes.
Cool.
I'm gonna give Crinkle 1 for figuring out the language thing, so you get a
Nice.
inspiration point.
Yeah, good game, guys.
Or just using the
Yeah.
computer's translation feature.
I'll give Cal Rune 1 for the interactions with Demi as well. And yeah, I'll see what the MVP vote looks like. It's only
Okay.
4 of
What's
you?
the command I type into
Oh.
that?
/W space GM space the name of who you're voting for. /whisper GM.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a split decision right now. So it looks like this basically. Without the parentheses. Alright, so we have a tie between Grinkle and Cal Rune. So I need D20 rolls.
Rune, you just show up late and take my. Yeah, hold on.
Hold
Can you
on.
just show up late and take my? Oh.
Alright, yeah, looks like you did. So Cal Rune,
Nice.
you would get MVP, get another
Silvery
inspiration
barbs.
point. Silver
The
barbs.
wizard is never late. All right, guys. That was a good one.
Good game,
Yeah,
everyone.
Sweet little
that's cool.
battles.
Yeah.
And that was
Alright,
just
guys,
one
see you next-
inspiration point, right?
You get
Yeah.
2, one for the interactions and one for MVP.
Okay.
You can have up to 10 of those.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, good
see
game,
you all
guys.
next week.
Sorry for being so
Yeah.
late.
Bye bye.
No worries.
It's okay. It happens.
You still got MVP even being late. You got
Exactly.
two inspiration points after being late. Imagine what you would have gotten if you were in time.
Swept the academy.
Exactly.
Good game, guys. That was a lot of fun.
I think we need to kill it. I think we need to kill it and create this crystal because then we would have. I think then we would have 3 different crystals, like arcane crystal, shadow crystal, and demonic crystal. Like
Yeah.
we're
I think
may-
Paladin is like good, but
Well-
like this is only hurting an evil being, you know?
Cal Rune
Exactly.
would definitely be intrigued because this is a magic that hasn't been done before. It's research.
And-
yeah.
Paladin is also like like very adventurous type, so it's also he's not like a nerd for this kind of stuff like Cal Rune is, but just the prospect of like doing something adventurous and like that's never been done before is exciting.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Yeah,
yep,
anyway.
I've got to go, guys. So, but good
Cheers.
game, had a lot of
Bye-bye.
fun. I'll see you
See you
next week.
later.
Sorry, Lou, I had one question. I wrote it to you in private, but maybe I can ask here. Do you mind if I back my Sentinel thing? I really think I made a bad choice getting rid of it.
Sorry, give me 1 sec. I'm just finishing up the stream.
I will go